First Date Follow-Up. Powered by the Advocates Injury Attorneys. Online at advocateslaw.com.
Because it's Christmas time, we're counting down the 12 first date follow-ups of Christmas as voted on by you.
Yeah!
We count down all the way to the number one first date follow-up that you voted on. JR is on the phone today for a first date follow-up, and he's getting ghosted by Marie. So in a second, we're going to call her and see if she'll tell us why she's ghosting him and maybe get him another date. But first, JR, how long has it been since you heard from Marie?
Oh, man. A couple days, I guess. Maybe a week now.
Okay. Did you try to hit her up?
Oh, yeah. I've called a couple times. I didn't leave a voice message every time I called because I didn't want to sound crazy or whatever, but she just hasn't called back. I got nothing.
All right. Well, tell us about the date.
Date was awesome. So we met on the apps. I just was so attracted to how nurturing she seemed. I mean, she had pictures with animals. She was out in nature, you know, with her friends. I mean, the second we started talking, it was like, I was telling her about how I always wanted to ride a horse, but I've been like real afraid to try. And she laughed at it, you know, but like it was that cute kind of laugh. And, then she was like really encouraging, and we decided that actually our first meeting would be for me to go horseback riding.
Oh, that's a cool first date.
Yeah, it is.
It's like fun.
It was amazing. Like I actually rode a horse. She was amazing. She was like my personal cheerleader. She was just so warm and energetic, and I mean, she was gorgeous too. I can't get it out of my mind. It was amazing. And after we rode horses, we went home to shower and we changed, and then we met up for dinner. And oh my gosh, I'm smiling so hard right now just thinking about it. Like it was things were going great. You know, we even kissed before we went into the restaurant. And I feel like
that's a good sign.
Really good sign.
Oh my gosh. That's usually it's like if you're lucky after dinner, you know, this was right away. And, you know, it set the tone for some real romance. And after dinner, you know, we kissed again. And I told her that I was going to call her this week with a plan for another adventure. You know, it's just amazing. This is so good.
I know. So you're really into her. It sounds like the date went great, though, to have a 2-part date and kisses. It feels like there was really great momentum. What could have gone wrong, you think?
You know, the only thing that I can really think of is like, you know, I'm the type of person that like, sometimes I say the wrong thing at the wrong time. You know, I don't mean to, but like we were sitting at dinner, and I noticed that she had like a designer handbag and some fancy jewelry. And, you know, she's a teacher. And right away, I wanted to make a little joke because she had really fancy stuff. So I remember saying like, hey, what are you on, OnlyFans or something? Like, how do you afford that fancy stuff? And it was like the only point where, forget all that romance, she looked just like cold. And then she kind of played it off, but she's like, I'm a good thrifter. And there was a little awkward moment there. You know, I moved on from it, and I told her, you know, I said, hey, I didn't mean to offend you or anything, and told her it was a joke, and that was the only moment that I can think of that was like, uh-oh, is that what it was? Did I really ruin it by putting my foot in my mouth again?
Okay.
Yeah, it sounds like your joke didn't land.
You got to tell that one right. Just right. You got to tell that one just right for it to land.
And not be like, oh.
Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah, maybe that's why she's not calling you back. We'll play a song, come back, and then call her and see if she'll tell us why she's ghosting you and maybe get you another date, okay?
Oh my gosh, please. Yes, thank you.
All right. We'll play a song, come back, and get your first date follow-up next. Right in the middle of today's first date follow-up, if you're just joining us, JR is on the phone and he's getting ghosted by Marie. And so in a second, we're going to call her and see if she'll tell us why she's ghosting him. But before we do that, JR, why don't you catch us up on your situation?
Yeah, so went on the best first date I've ever had. We broke one of my fears going horseback riding. We kissed before dinner, after dinner. It was something straight out of a movie as far as I'm concerned. And I may have put my foot in my mouth, but I think it went really well overall. And I can't get her to get back to me. And I really want to go on another adventure with her.
But your foot in your mouth was there because you asked her if she was on OnlyFans because she had nice things.
Yeah.
But it was a joke.
Yeah.
Right.
All right, man. Are you ready for us to call her?
I'm nervous, but I am absolutely ready.
Okay, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Marie, please?
This is her.
Hey, Marie, how are you? My name is Jubal. I'm calling from a radio show. It's called The Jubal Show.
Hi, Marie. I'm Nina, also on the show.
Hi, and I'm Victoria.
Hey.
How are you?
Good, thanks. How are you?
Great. Thanks for asking. Have you ever heard of the show before?
Yeah, I love the show.
Oh,
thank you.
Great. Do you like the first date follow-ups?
Yes, oh yes.
Congratulations then. Because this is a first date follow-up.
Oh no.
You're ghosting somebody and they emailed us about you. Do you know who that would be?
Yes.
Who?
JR.
Yes, JR. So he emailed us and told us about your date. He said he really liked you and he's not sure why you're ghosting him. Do you mind telling us?
Oh my goodness. I'm so embarrassed. Well, I really liked him too, but and the date was great and everything, but to be honest, he was asking some personal questions and he seemed like he was prying a little bit. I couldn't tell if he was joking or not, but he, was getting a little too close to finding out a secret, honestly, and I just don't go out with guys like that.
Like inquisitive?
Like guys like that? What do you mean?
Yeah, like, nosy, I like to keep my privacy, like my personal business is my business.
Okay. What do you mean by that?
Well, I want a guy to like me for me, and
Okay.
I'm not sure if he does. And I'm not sure if he's like creepy or not.
You don't know if he's creepy or not? Why?
Well, he made a comment about my jewelry and my bags. I mean, I like to have nice stuff, and he asked me if I was on OnlyFans, and it made me think: is that how he saw me? Is that why he's?
Oh, so you feel
Okay.
like he put two and two together, and you're usually low key about it. Oh, you probably do have people that want to date you because of that.
Yeah, it's happened before, honestly, and I'm pretty sure that's how he knows me. I'm pretty sure he figured it out, and that's why he asked me for a date.
Whoa. Wait a minute. So you are on OnlyFans?
Marie, that's JR. He's on the phone listening and wants to talk to you.
No! Oh, my God. Oh, my goodness. Oh, hi.
Oh my gosh, yeah, I swear I did not know you were on there. I was just making a joke.
That is a bad time joke.
It's a coincidence.
Yeah. I thought that you for sure knew I was on, and that's why you asked me out. So you really just saw me on the app and genuinely just wanted to go out with me?
Oh, Marie.
Yeah, 100%. You seem so sweet. It's 100% for like who you are.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna cry.
It is cool that you have an OnlyFans. I like it.
You do? You're cool with it?
Yeah, I don't care about that. I'd never judge you for that. If you want to keep it a secret, maybe, don't bring out the fancy stuff. You know what I'm saying?
JR, you were doing so well. This is just another one of those moments.
I like nice things. What can I say?
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. That was stupid. I was just trying to I danced in person, but you guys can't see that, and it was supposed to be a joke, and I suck at that.
But you rode a horse, JR.
You did.
Yeah, and she was amazing. I never would have done it if it wasn't for Marie. Like it was you were my hero that day, Marie.
Oh,
it was great.
You guys are actually really cute.
Thank you. You are really sweet, Jared, and I do really like you. And
Marie, would you like to go on another date with JR? We'll pay for it.
Really? Yeah, I would love to.
Oh my gosh, please say yes. Please say yes. I swear.
She did
I'll
already.
do whatever you, I'm not going to tell. Oh,
She said yes.
Great. That's amazing. Yes. Okay, sorry. Yes.
I'm Stephen Curry, and this is Gentleman's Cut. I think what makes Gentleman's Cut different is me being a part of, developing the profile of this beautiful finished product. With every sip, you get a little something different.
Visit gentlemanscutbourbon.com or your nearest Total Wines or Bevmo. This message is intended for audiences 21 and older. Gentleman's Cut Bourbon, Boone County, Kentucky. For more on Gentleman's Cut Bourbon, please visit gentlemanscutbourbon.com. Please enjoy responsibly.
Hey everybody, it's Chuck and Josh from the Stuff You Should Know podcast, and it's that time of year again when we knuckle down to do our annual holiday episodes.
We collected our best past classic holiday episodes and compiled them into a 12 Days of Christmas Toys playlist that the whole family can enjoy.
That's right, maybe you missed it the first time we detailed the history of Beanie Babies, Monopoly, or yo-yos, and a whole lot more. So listen to the 12 Days of Christmas Toys playlist on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Hey everyone, it's me, Katie Couric. Did you know that I recently joined Substack? Very exciting. It's where I'll be sharing my unfiltered conversations with the people everyone's talking about. I'll also tell you what I'm reading, what I'm watching, what's making me crazy, and what's giving me hope. If you like deep dives, hot takes, and real talk, you're in the right place. Search Katie Couric on Substack and hit subscribe. I'll be there reporting live, most likely in my pajamas. See you there.
I'm Robert Smith, and this is Jacob Goldstein, and we used to host a show called Planet Money.
And now we're back making this new podcast called Business History, about the best ideas and people and businesses in history.
And some of the worst people, horrible ideas, and destructive companies in the history of business.
First episode, how Southwest Airlines used cheap seats and free whiskey to fight its way into the airline business.
The most Texas story ever.
Listen to Business History on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
You know the shade is always shadiest right here. Season 6 of the podcast Reasonably Shady with Giselle Bryan and Robin Dixon is here, dropping every Monday. As two of the founding members of the Real Housewives of Potomac, we're giving you all the laughs, drama, and reality news you can handle. And you know we don't hold back, so come be reasonable or shady with us each and every Monday. Listen to Reasonably Shady from the Black Effect Podcast Network on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
This is an iHeart podcast. Guaranteed human.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
It's always good when you're out in the dating world to try new things, whether it's a new restaurant or some new foods or find a new safe word. It's one of the longest words in the English dictionary, flossinosinahilipilification. Try to use that as a safe word. You screw up one syllable, it's going to take a long time for things to stop.
Oh, no.
And Dan is on the phone right now for a second date update. He tried something new for his first date, but now he's not getting a call back. What's up, Dan?
What's up? Hey, guys.
Hey.
How are you?
I'm cool. Yeah, I'm all right.
Awesome.
Okay.
Well, not totally all right because you're not getting a call back from a girl you really want to go out with again. But before we get into your actual date, what's her name?
Amanda.
Amanda. All right. And where did you meet Amanda?
You've heard of that thing called Tinder? Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
You're a funny guy, too.
Wait, spell that out.
Yeah, never heard of it. I don't know. We do these second date updates all the time. First time anybody's ever mentioned Tinder.
Someone just told me about it, so I was like, oh, yeah, I'll get on
You've
Tinder.
never heard of it before? Are you being sarcastic?
I think he's kidding.
I'm more of a Match.com guy, but they were like, Tinder's really the way to go. And
Wait, so are you serious? You hadn't really heard of Tinder before?
I mean, I had heard people talking about it, and I was like, I didn't.
Okay.
Okay.
So you
just had
decided
to experience it.
to actually try it. All right. So you
I
met
had
her.
no idea. It's a whole new world.
Yeah, it is.
It's a lot different than Match, isn't it?
A lot different than Match.
Right.
But yeah, all the swiping stuff, and I don't know, we matched, and there's that moment where I go, oh my God, maybe this, and we were chatting, I don't know, 2 weeks or whatever. We're trying to figure out.
Yeah.
It is a while, but I asked the 5 questions, what's your favorite color? What's your favorite taco? What's your favorite sports team?
You're not short on details. You're not short on details, Dan, and that's what I like about you. You make sure you get everything in. Let's just get to the date. Not to rush you along, but we're up against the clock here.
Hey, this Tinder thing's new to him.
Yeah. I know that.
It's very novel.
Yeah, I know you're excited about Tinder, but let's get to what you guys actually did. Your email said that you did something that you haven't done before with a girl, and what exactly was that? if you can say it on the radio.
Well, she said, hey, you mind if I pick a place? And I was like, oh, no, that's cool. And she goes, yeah, there's this great bar. The drinks are like a little on the cheaper side, so it's really casual, and they've got music. And,
All right, Dan.
Like, again, with the details.
What did you do?
You make
went to
sure
the
you
bar.
get you.
Well, she like sold it, and I was like, yeah, okay, fine. And we get to the place, and there was a rainbow flag out front.
Okay.
So it's a gay bar.
Yeah, she was like, hey, she brought me to a gay bar. And I was like, well, I've never been to a gay bar, but
What rock are you living under, Dan?
I didn't know that you could just sort of like go to a gay bar to hang out if you weren't gay. And
They don't check your
Yeah, they're not.
gay
Yeah,
ID.
they're actually one of the groups in America that's pretty inclusive, like pretty understanding of people that want to like hang out. You know, I think they've had a lot of people tell them they can't go places, so they're pretty cool with anybody showing up.
Yeah, I know that now.
So it sounded like did that freak you out?
No, it didn't freak me out at all. I'm not gay, so I didn't know like if I had to act a certain way or something.
Yeah, we got that.
No, you don't have to act.
Yeah, you can just go be yourself. Were you yourself? Is the reason you're not getting a call back because you were all weird?
No.
I felt freer than I'd ever felt in a while. It was like really cool. Like we were dancing, but then we decided to like sit down and talk for a while, and people kept coming up to her, and they were like, who's this tall drink of water? And I'd never heard that before. I was like, I'm a drink of water? Like, I'd never
heard that before either.
Okay, Dan.
Yeah, that's a pretty common thing people say.
Oh.
So, Dan, did you act mystified the entire time you were there? Because I would say that would be a turnoff for me.
And no, I wasn't mystified. I was I was smiling a lot. Like, it was cool. I was having a good time.
Okay.
So, like, eventually the bar was getting a little rowdy, a little too loud and crowded. And so we just decided to just head out. And we were walking back to her car. And I don't know, I was just like, screw it. I felt pretty free. And I kissed her.
Okay.
Oh, nice. Okay.
And
Yeah.
did she enjoy it?
Yeah, she kissed me back.
Nice.
And I was like, hey, I've had the best time tonight. You want to do this again? And she said, yeah, like resounding yes. And I reached out the next day, and I was like, hey, had a great time. I even put like a little gay flag emoji on the text. I thought that was kind of cool because, you know, we were at a gay bar, but whatever. and then nothing. And like the blue bubbles went to green bubbles, and I was like, oh, wait, I think I got like blocked.
Wait, you think that she blocked your number?
Well, I don't know. You know how sometimes if your blue bubbles turn to green bubbles, and
does that mean you got blocked?
I've never been blocked.
I just thought it went off of iMessage.
I have Android, so I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't know. We've got so much information here to work with now, Dan. I don't want to get into all that.
Sure.
But we do know that she's ignored you since your date.
At least.
I don't like to use the word ignore, but yeah, she's been ignoring me. And
okay.
Honestly, I had like a much better time than I expected I was going to at a gay bar. It was pretty cool.
Well,
okay, Dan.
That's
it.
We'll give it a shot.
Stop it
we'll
there.
try.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna play a song, and then we'll come back and call her and get your second date update. All right?
Cool.
Okay, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Right in the middle of a second date update, and if you're just joining us, Dan is on the phone, and the world is basically a whole new place for Dan all the time, it sounds like.
Yeah.
If you missed the first part, Dan met a girl on Tinder. It's the first time he's really used Tinder, and they went out to a gay bar. It was her choice, but he was just surprised because he'd never been to a gay bar before. Didn't have any judgment. Just the whole thing was very interesting to him, and it opened up his eyes to that lifestyle and how they have bars just like normal people.
Wow.
I know, he was freaking out about it. But anyway, they hung out there, then left. He did end up kissing her before she got in the car and went home. But now she's not talking to him at all. And we're going to see if we can find out what went wrong.
And you can't think of like any awkward moments, Dan?
That's the thing. During this ghosting period, I was like, did I say something weird? Did my breath smell? Did I smell? I can't think of anything, and I'm just kind of weirded out by it all, you know?
Okay.
All right. Well, we'll see if we can figure it out for you, okay? I'm going to dial her phone number right now.
Right on.
Hello.
Hi, is this Amanda?
Yeah. Hi. Who's this?
Hey, Amanda, how are you? This is Jubal from the radio show Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
Okay.
Are you familiar at all?
I think I've heard of it before, but I don't listen to the radio very much, to be honest.
No, that's fine. That's how we like it. We like people to have just heard of it and not listened so that you don't really know how to judge us. You know what I mean? Like, we prefer people just kind of know of us, but don't really actually actively listen to our show. So it's nice to meet you, Amanda.
Yeah, you too. Can I ask why you're calling me?
No.
Yes, of course you can. Yes.
You know my name. Bye.
Yeah, that's all. I just want to see if you were familiar at all with us. No, Amanda, I'm calling you because we got an email about you from somebody who listens to our show.
Oh, really?
Yeah, his name is Dan.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
from
and
Tinder.
yeah, you went on a date with Dan,
Uh-huh.
but now you're not talking to him, and he's wondering why.
Is this like a normal thing you guys do?
Yeah, it is. We do a segment on our show called the Second Date Update. That's where if you go out on a date with somebody and then blow them off, they can email us to call you and figure out what happened, and that's why Dan emailed us.
All right.
Did he maybe come across as ignorant, I guess you would say? He seemed really baffled by a lot of things, like Tinder and gay bars, and like maybe he said something that he shouldn't have.
No, we had a good time. He's a great guy, actually.
Oh, really?
Okay, so you had a good time. He was a great guy, but you don't want to talk to him anymore.
Yeah.
Why?
Come on.
That doesn't give us a lot.
I mean, it's kind of weird to tell you guys about it.
Can you? And not even us. Can you tell us so that we can tell him? Because he's the one that's really curious.
I mean, I'd rather you not tell him.
Why? Is it something that he did?
Kind of. All right. I'll just, I don't know how much he told you guys, but we went to a gay bar, and some of my friends were there, a few gay friends, and they're 100% sure he's not straight.
Oh, really?
Really?
Like all of them collectively thought that?
Yeah, and they're never wrong about this stuff.
Really? Okay.
gaydar, huh?
So you don't want to go out with him on another date because you think that he's not interested in you.
Or women.
Right.
Or that's what I mean, women in general.
Yeah, I mean, he seemed interested, and at the time I didn't actually think so, but the more I have been thinking about it since then, the more I agree with them, and I think he's probably gay.
I feel like if he is gay, he doesn't even know he's gay yet. Because he seems pretty oblivious to most things in life.
Yeah, that's what they were saying, is that he probably has no idea, but he was just way too comfortable. Like, he said it was the first time he's been to a gay bar, but he was like singing and dancing and like, I don't know.
But don't you think maybe he was just cutting loose? Like,
he did
I don't dance in normal bars, but anytime I've been to a gay bar, for some reason, the dancing takes over. Then I'll get hammered and dance. I don't know why.
And he did say that he had felt more open and comfortable there than he
Oh, he did say that.
has maybe ever.
Like free.
Yeah, at the time I just thought he was having fun and like we were having a fun time together. But like, for example, my gay friends pointed out like he was in the bathroom grooming his hair and like just being really meticulous about it. Obviously I didn't see that, but they were telling me about it, and they were saying like his mannerisms are like kind of stereotypically gay or effeminate, you know.
Yeah, but that's, I mean, this sounds like they're even playing into the gay stereotype at this point, you know?
Yeah, I know it sounds like stereotyping, but like they were very insistent that they are all in agreement he is not straight.
Wow.
Every single one of your gay friends thinks this dude is gay.
Dang.
Yeah, there were like 5 of my friends there, 5 gay guys I know who all agree.
Why wouldn't you go out on another date with him and just, I don't know,
Find
test
out.
the waters?
I just don't want to get involved if he's like discovering something about himself. I don't want to complicate that any more than it already is.
You know what? We talked to him, and he did sound like he was discovering a lot of things.
Yeah,
Like the way that he even talked about being there, he was like, I felt the most free. So, I mean, I don't know if I can necessarily argue with you. Maybe he is, but you don't want to go out with him again just in case he's all of a sudden realizing that he might be gay.
He's a great guy, and we could be friends, but I just don't want to get romantically involved with him right now, you know?
Well, maybe you can talk to him about being his friend, because he's actually on the phone right now listening and wants to talk to you.
Hey, Amanda.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry, Dan. I did not know you were listening.
Yeah,
I'm a little confused here.
I think so. I think that's the whole point of the phone call, Dan.
No, I mean, Amanda, I don't know how to say this, but I'm not gay.
It's like an opposite.
You guys,
Yeah.
don't laugh at him.
Amanda, I think your friends are mistaken. I think they're the ones that are a little confused because I'm super straight. Like
super duper.
Look, Dan, I'm really sorry. I'm not trying to call you out or out you on the radio, but I just am going by what my friend said.
Your friends were so cool. Like, I would trust them also, but not about this. Like, we, totally hit it off. And, I mean, if I was gay, would we have, that kiss was, that kiss kind of rocked, right?
That's true.
Yeah, I mean, but gay guys can kiss well, too. That doesn't mean anything.
Right, but they usually kiss guys well.
I mean, Amanda, I will say, I don't think that you're being fair. Like, he's saying he is attracted to you, and that's all that matters. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, even if down the road he's attracted to men, right now he's attracted to you.
Wait, I'm sorry. Hang on.
Yeah.
I'm not attracted to men, so I'm not gonna become attracted to men.
Okay, well, what about my friend with the tattoo? You were holding his arm, admiring his tattoo for, I don't know, 5 full minutes.
Whoa.
The ink work on his arm is spectacular. The shadowing is amazing. Look, I've been wanting to get a really rad tribal for a while, and Charlie's work was amazing.
A really rad tribal. I don't think he's gay.
Amanda, you had a good time with him. You had fun. You guys shared a great kiss. I feel like you're letting your friends ruin something that could be really cool.
Yeah, who knows?
Like I said, he's saying he's attracted to you, and he likes tattoos.
One of them said, "Shantae, you stay." And look, I don't know what that means, but I was like, I'm cool. I'm going to hang out.
Okay. Sounds what I don't have no I have no idea what you just said, Dan, or were even trying to explain, but Amanda, will you go out on a second date with Dan? We'll pay for it. He's telling you that he's not gay, even though your friends say he is.
I'm not gay. I'm not gay.
You don't have to keep saying it, bro.
I guess if you guys are paying for it, I'd be open to that. We can hang out. But I feel like I'm going to need some convincing that you're actually not gay.
Oh.
I am so down to convince you that I don't want to be with a man, but I want to, hang out with you.
What? This is not convincing.
Yeah, I'm not convinced, but hopefully, Amanda, you'll be convinced. Congratulations, Dan. You got a second date.
Shantae, you stay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes,
Shantae,
yes,
you stay.
Shantae.
Congratulations.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
I'm a little confused by the email that we got in for a second date update today. It's from a dude that says he went out on a date and everything went well, and even at the end of the date, he asked if he could have a kiss, and she said yes.
Ooh,
Okay, that sounds all really successful.
The thing is, he never said if they did kiss. He just said she said yes. So I don't know if they didn't actually kiss and that was that was enough for him. I'm not sure. But his name is Martin and he's on the phone. What's up, Martin?
Hi, how's it going?
Good. Can I call you Marty? Call you Marty.
Actually, I'd prefer if you guys called me Hoppity.
Wait, what?
Huh?
That was not what I thought you were going to say.
Yeah.
Wait,
Hoppity.
is that
Okay.
your nickname?
It is. I like frogs. I'm a lover of all things having to do with frogs. So, yeah, all my friends call me Hoppity.
Okay. Well, you sound very interesting, Hoppity.
Does
I feel like I'd like to go on a date with you to get to know you better and learn more about frogs.
Yeah, I mean, frogs are great.
So why the obsession with frogs?
You know, ever since I was a kid, I've just been fascinated with them.
Okay.
There's over 600 different species. They're great pets.
Okay. Really? Would you like to do a second date update, or would you like to just switch this over to a frog segment?
I'm kind of intrigued.
All about frogs with Hoppity. We could add that to the program if you want.
I mean, I think I'd like to continue with the second date update, but if you guys ever want to talk about frogs...
Okay. We'll keep that in mind. So
Frog expert.
let's talk about your date then, Hoppity. What's her name?
Her name was Isabella.
Isabella. And is she a human or a frog?
Definitely not a frog. She's a human.
Okay.
Okay, and how did you meet Isabella?
A friend of mine actually introduced us. A friend of a friend, really. We went to school together, and she thought we might hit it off.
And it sounds like you did. I mean, from what Jubal said, the date went swimmingly.
Oh, I see what you did there. That's a pun, isn't it?
That's a frog joke there. Some frogs swim, I hear. Yeah. I don't know.
Frog swim, yes.
Yes. Okay. All right. Well, your email did say that everything went well and you asked for a kiss, but you never clarified if you got a kiss.
Oh, I did. I did get a kiss, actually.
And how was it? I mean, what was it like?
It was great. I was a little worried that maybe she was a little over the fact that we were just talking about frogs the whole time, but
Wait, that didn't really happen, did it? You didn't talk about frogs the whole time?
actually we kind of did.
Hoppity.
Well, I mean, I didn't want to bring up the frog thing too soon because, I was worried that might, put her off a little bit and she might think I was weird or something. But, yeah, I mean, she seemed pretty interested. So, early on in the date, I pulled out my phone and I showed her some photos.
Of what?
Of my 2 pet frogs.
Oh, good.
Oh, sweet. You have 2 pet frogs. What are their names?
Okay.
Their names are Lollihops and Webster McRibbit.
Okay, that is adorable. I'm sorry.
I like lollihops, yeah. All right.
But the thing is if you talked about frogs the whole time, that means that you were asking her questions about herself.
Well, I don't know. She seemed pretty interested. I mean, I asked a few things about her, and I think learned a little bit, but she just kind of kept on with the conversation. I mean, she loved my pet. I mean, especially McRibbit. I mean, he's a dwarf frog.
All right.
A dwarf frog?
Hey, Hoppy, you sound like a proud parent of these 2 frogs, and that's good. But sometimes proud parents don't realize when people actually don't want to hear about it. So do you think that maybe you were just assuming that she wanted to see more pictures of Lollihops and McRibbit?
I mean, I hope not. She seemed genuinely interested, and she even let me kiss her at the end of the night. So I think that was a sign that, she wasn't put off by my frog passion.
Okay, can I just ask, did you make any reference to the kiss about you being a frog that turns into a prince?
I mean, it's funny you asked that. Before I kissed her, I asked her, do you want to let this slimy frog kiss a real-life princess?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no. Oh, Hoppity.
You did it.
Yeah.
I did.
All right.
I feel like it's not the first time you've done that either.
I wouldn't tell you if I did.
Okay.
So why do you think that she's not calling you back then? If she was interested in the frogs and she kissed you and everything,
even after that
what's the problem?
I don't know. I mean, I've been calling her all week. I've left her 3 voicemails. I even left her one message in a frog voice because I think girls love a guy with a sense of humor. But I don't know.
Is that your frog voice?
Is that it?
Yeah, that's my frog voice.
Ah, all right.
Wow, Hoppity. I thought
like
it'd
it.
be like more refined for some reason.
Sounds like a smoker frog, like a frog that has smoked a few packs of cigarettes. Well, here's what we're going to do, Hoppity. We'll play a song, and then we'll come back, call her, and get your second date update, okay?
Okay, that sounds great.
Oh, my gosh. Hoppity.
Love it,
Do
dude.
not laugh at that, Jose.
Keep that going when we come back,
God.
okay? Hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
And welcome back to our exciting news segment here at Brooke and Jubal in the morning. Are you frogging kidding me?
Oh, God.
With Hoppity, where we dive into the exciting world of everything that frogs have to offer and learn new facts. Are you frogging kidding me? They do what?
Gets me every time.
It is the second part of your second date update. And why are we talking about frogs? Because Martin is on the phone. He actually prefers to be called Hoppity because he loves frogs. And he went out with a girl named Isabella. He said they had a great time. They did talk a lot about frogs. But he got a kiss at the end of the evening, and now he's not sure why she's not calling him back. So we are about to get her on the phone and see if we can figure it all out for you, Hoppity.
I just want to clarify. I mean, we talked a lot about frogs during the dinner, but, we talked about what she liked to do for fun, too.
Well, that's good. What was it? What is she like?
I can't remember.
Okay.
That's not good.
I'm glad you were paying attention, Hoppity. I mean, I really feel like you really made this date all about you. Can you tone down the frogs if you guys do go out again?
I mean, I can, but, I just want to remind you guys, during the dinner, she seemed really excited about my 2 pet frogs and the pictures. So,
Yep.
you know, I think she's really into them.
All right, well, we'll
Okay.
find out the truth here in a second.
Yep. I'll dial her phone number right now, and we'll see if we can figure it all out, okay?
Thank you.
Oh, the frog voice.
All right, stop doing the frog voice, Hoppity. Like, yeah, in my opinion, I don't think you should do that when you get her on the phone.
I'm seconding that opinion.
Okay, guys, I'll lose the frog voice.
Okay.
All right. Just for now. Like, after you guys have been dating for a little while, give her all the frog you want. But right now, dial it back on the frog a little bit. Here we go. I'm dialing her phone number.
Hello,
Hi, may I speak to Isabella?
this is Isabella.
Hey, Isabella, how are you? This is Jubal from the radio show Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
Can you? I'm sorry.
Mhm.
You're from where?
Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. It's a radio show.
Okay. What do you want?
I want to know more about you, Isabella.
Is this a prank call or something?
No. We're not some cheesy radio show that does prank calls. Come on.
Isabella, yes, we are.
This is something we do called the second date update. That's where if you go out on a date with somebody.
Oh, okay. I've heard those.
Okay, cool. Well, that's what this is. And Hoppity actually emailed us about you.
I don't know who Hoppity is.
You don't know who Hoppity is?
No, remember he said he didn't
How do you
go
not
by
remember?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You know Martin?
I know Martin, but I don't know. Why were you saying Hoppity?
Because I thought he told you that he goes by the name Hoppity, but apparently I was wrong.
He never told me that. He goes by the name Hoppity?
Yeah, it's his nickname apparently, because it shouldn't be a surprise to you that the dude likes frogs.
Oh God, yeah, that's definitely not a surprise.
Okay.
He told us that you were really excited about his frog passion.
You know, when you're going out on dates, you kind of hear the same old thing. So it was something that was different. It was fun. I mean, he had really cute names for his frogs.
Agreed.
He had one that was named Lollyhops, which is hilarious, and I forget the other one, but it was funny. And I mean, I actually kind of liked him in a certain way. It was just, he was kind of refreshing, you know?
Okay, well, if it was
positive.
refreshing, and he also told us that you guys kissed after the date, why aren't you getting back to him?
Well, after our date, I looked him up on Facebook, and I noticed that he put for work that he's a stay-at-home frog dad.
Oh no!
So I'm really at the point where I'm really seriously wanting to find someone and settle down, and it just didn't seem like he was focused. And I mean, it's okay to have a hobby, but I would like him to have a job.
All right.
Wait,
so does he have a job? Do you know?
He didn't talk. He only talked about frogs.
So you don't think it was a joke? You think that he's unemployed?
I mean, I'm pretty sure he doesn't work, and by the look of his pictures, it was literally just different frogs. So
maybe the frogs are his
pictures
friends.
on his Facebook page you're talking about.
Yeah, pictures of him with his frogs, like doing things.
Like doing what things?
There was one of them like cooking with them. There was one of him like playing his, I don't know, like games with them. I don't know. It just seems like those are his friends.
Just to be clear, the reason that you're not calling him back, is it the frogs or is it the fact that you think he doesn't have a job? Like, which one is most important to you? Just so we can tell him.
I mean, I think it's the job.
I feel like it's all of it. If I was you, it'd be like the whole package of that.
Well, I think he's quirky, and, that's not a bad thing. It's refreshing, but I just want him to have more balance in his life, more, just a job, friends, and frogs.
You know what I've always wondered, Isabella, and I've never heard the answer to this.
What?
Because they do studies to find out how much housewives would make if they were getting paid. How much money should he be getting paid as a stay-at-home frog dad?
That's not a thing.
And I think we can get the answer because Martin is on the phone listening to this conversation and wants to talk to you.
He's on the phone right now?
Uh-huh, yeah.
Oh, my God.
Martin?
Yeah. Hi, Isabella.
Martin.
Hi, Martin. Oh, this is awkward.
Yeah. You looked me up online?
Yeah. What is a stay-at-home frog dad?
I mean, I just have a passion for frogs. I thought stay-at-home frog dad was just kind of funny. That's why I said it.
It is kind of funny.
Yeah, I don't really know how much you heard, but I mean, when I saw that was kind of the thing that I just thought, oh, you know, I had fun on our date, and the kiss was nice, but I'm looking for something more serious, and I don't know that I can build a future with somebody who's a stay-at-home frog dad.
Oh, but come on.
I mean,
So I just want to be clear. Is the reason you didn't pick up my calls or respond to any of my messages because you didn't think I have a job?
I mean, is that not true? I mean, do you have a job?
No.
You don't. Okay. Wait, hold on.
I know. I thought you were going to be like, oh, yeah, I'm a lawyer.
Are you like in between jobs or something, Martin? Are you looking?
No, not at all. I'm not looking for any work right now.
How are you eating? You're not killing your frogs and eating them, are you?
No, and that's not a really funny joke.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Sorry, sorry, Hoppity.
No, but Martin, really, like, what's your plan, man?
Well, here's the thing. A couple years ago, I made this app, and I sold it, and I made a whole bunch of money. And yeah, I don't have to work. That's why I don't have a job. I don't have to work for a while.
Oh, so you're just taking time off to hang with your frogs?
Yeah, I mean, like I told you, it's my passion. So now I actually have time to do it and take care of them.
Okay.
So wait, is that a change? I think you just changed your tone there, Isabella.
Well, I mean, Martin, I wish you would have, brought it up on the date. I had no idea that you even build apps. I didn't really learn anything except about your frogs. But I mean, had I known this, it would have, I don't know, I would have taken you more seriously, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really want to publicize all that information. I feel like it's kind of private. I mean, if you'd asked what I did for work, I would have told you the situation, but I don't like posting that on Facebook. I think it's kind of, I don't know, arrogant.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, it's arrogant to be like, oh, I created a cool app. It's not arrogant to go like, I love my frogs. I agree with you. I agree with you on that one, Hoppity.
Man, okay, well, I feel kind of like an idiot.
How do you feel, I mean, Hoppity, are you mad at her for judging you, or do you understand where she was coming from?
I'm not mad. I guess I just wish she'd asked if it was that big a deal to her.
Yeah, that's true.
Instead of making her own judgments?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think that you were so excited about your frogs, and it was so different for me that I actually genuinely liked hearing about your frogs, and so I think we spent most of the time talking about that. So, but after the date, I did want to know more about you, and
Well, I'm really glad to hear you say that, Isabella, because anyone that's going to be a part of my life has to, like my frogs, and my frogs have to like them. If that weren't the case, it might be a bit of a deal breaker.
Well, at least we got that very important thing taken care of, that you're appreciative of his frogs. Isabella, would you like to go out with Martin on a second date? We will pay for it.
Yeah, I would.
I will say she has, from the start, said the frogs are fine.
That's true.
And you even did the frog voice on a voicemail to her, and she was still okay with that.
Yeah, no, actually, I thought that was kind of cute. I laughed. I listened to it twice.
Hey, good.
Listen to it
All right.
twice.
Hey, Martin, this would be the time. Remember we told you to dial back on the frog voice? This would be the time to throw it in there.
Yeah.
You like the frog voice?
It sounds nothing like
Oh, my God.
You're silly. Hop along. What is your name? What is your name?
Hoppity?
Hoppity. Okay, Hoppity.
Hey, I like it when you say my nickname. That kind of makes me feel good.
Uh-oh.
Okay. All right. I am
so weird.
I'm getting way too turned on by the second date update, so we have to end this right now. Congratulations to both of you guys for getting another date. Yeah.
Well, guys, I mean, I never told you officially whether or not I'd go out on another date with her.
Oh,
yeah.
Good point.
that's a
Yeah,
good
you
point.
didn't. I was assuming. So will you go out with her again?
Are you kidding me? Yeah.
Oh, my God.
All right.
I think this is a match made in heaven.
Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah.
All right. Congratulations, you guys.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Everybody texting in at 78592 right now thinks that Isabella from today's second date update is a gold digger.
Yeah.
And I don't think so. I think she might be in love with money. That's all. Just she likes money a lot. Talking about today's second date update. If you missed it, this dude, he calls himself Hoppity.
Yeah.
That's his nickname because he's obsessed with frogs.
Yeah, very.
Anyway, he wanted to call this girl Isabella, who he went out with. She wasn't calling back. Why wasn't she calling back? Because she went to his Facebook page and he had his employment listed as a stay-at-home frog dad because this guy loves frogs. So she just assumed that he was unemployed, but it turns out he actually created an app for something a while back and has a bunch of money, so he doesn't really work. But he loves frogs, so he stays home and takes care of his frogs. And then when she heard that, she was like, oh, well, I love a guy with passion.
Oh, you guys.
And
I actually...
just that you're passionate about frogs is so attractive to me. Now I want to go out with you.
I actually support her. I don't think she was after just his money. I think that she wanted somebody with direction.
Yeah,
Because if she was just after his money, she would not have put up with the frog, all the frog stuff.
Yeah.
Like, she was fine with all the frog stuff even before she found out he didn't have a job.
I mean, I guess, yeah. But on the surface, it's like, weird frog guy can't get a date.
Well,
He's rich.
There's a stereotype.
Rich frog guy can't get a date.
But he couldn't get a date not because of the weird frog part, because she thought he didn't have direction. There's a difference.
That's the difference money makes, right? Because if you don't have money and you're obsessed with frogs, you're just a weird frog guy.
Yeah.
But you make money, all of a sudden you're eccentric. And you have really cool interests.
She was fine with the frog thing.
Yeah, no, I'm not even talking about that anymore.
You're
I'm just
just
talking
in
about the difference in money.
Okay,
like,
yeah, I see,
you're
I see,
crazy
I
if
see,
you're
yeah.
broke. You're
Right.
eccentric if you're rich.
Yeah, that's true.
Remember, if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, and we will call the person who didn't call you back. You know, normally when we do second date updates, we talk to the person and we go, what do you think went wrong? Why are you not getting a call back? And they may be able to cite one instance, or a lot of times they're like, I don't know, I have no clue.
Right.
Well, the guy on the phone for a second date update today has multiple reasons why he thinks he's not getting a call back, so that should be fun. Let's start listing them, shall we? Mike, what's up? How are you?
Hey, guys, how's it going?
Good. It sounds like your first date was not the best.
You know, I didn't think it was, that bad in the moment, but looking back now, I'm starting to kind of put the pieces together, and I kind of think I figured it out. I don't know.
Is it something where you only have yourself to blame, or were they circumstances outside your control?
Well, I guess some of them outside my control, but I think I kind of just got awkward with it. I don't know. I think it was me.
So what's the name of the girl that you want to call today?
The girl I want to call today is Andrea.
And where did you meet Andrea?
On Tinder.
Nice.
Actually.
All right, so it started off great anyway.
I love when anybody says that. There's such shame attached to it when it comes out of your mouth.
I mean, it's not the place you want to tell your mom, like, hey, look who I found on Tinder. You don't want to take Tinderella home, so.
Tinderella. All right, so tell us a little bit about Tinderella before you tell us what went wrong on the date.
All right, well, obviously I swiped right, so I thought she was hot. So right off the bat, she's a good-looking girl, and then as I was looking through her pictures and stuff, I noticed that she was athletic. She looked like she played sports and worked out. So, she responded back to me, and we started talking. She was really sassy, so I like that,
Yeah.
kind of the bantering back and forth.
Yeah.
How long did you guys chat before you decided to actually go on a date?
It was about a week, so I think that's kind of long for Tinder.
Yeah, it is. Normally it's like 10 minutes, right?
Yeah, that's what I said. I was like, wow, this is a long relationship.
You guys were practically Tinder married at that point.
Oh, yeah. I was thinking about changing my status.
Tell us about the date. What'd you guys actually do?
So on the date, we went to an oyster bar. And she actually, I thought it was nice. She said I could pick her up, which I was like, okay, all right, actually get to go to her place. So went to pick her up, and that's where I think I started losing control of the situation.
Wait, you started losing control before the situation even barely began, is what it sounds like.
Yeah. I was listening to music in the car. And I wasn't paying attention, I was all excited about her. And I walk her into my vehicle, open the door for her, trying to be a gentleman. And then get in the car, I turn on the radio, and it just, bam, right in her face, this music just starts blaring. And it's just talking about and all kind of crazy shit. And oh my God, I turned so red. It was so embarrassing.
Did you apologize right away?
No, I should have apologized. That would have been the right thing to do. Instead, I just kind of cut it down. And so I was like, do do you listen to Lil Wayne? And she's like, no.
All right.
Yeah. I could see that'd be a bad first impression.
Yeah, I think it was.
She's like, what's on this guy's mind? Already picking me up. Okay.
I know. The Tinder and then the music, I don't think it was looking good for me right off the bat.
Did you recover from that, or did she seem disturbed by your music selection the whole night?
It was a little awkward at first, obviously, but I think I started recovering, pretty well. By the time we got to the restaurant, we were talking.
Okay.
That was good.
And how was the oyster bar?
The oyster bar was delicious.
No,
No, we meant the
I meant, how was your time with her at the oyster bar? Sorry, I should have been more specific.
That's okay. Yeah. Well, the time was a little awkward because, like I said, we were talking, everything was cool, and then I thought it'd be funny and try to make a little joke about, oysters are aphrodisiacs, and then she was like, well, in my head, it was funny. It was funny in my head.
It's so easy. It just makes me roll my eyes.
And this is after she got in your car with a song that was blaring about sex. And then you're like, hey, these are aphrodisiacs. Like,
I think the only thing I could have said afterwards to make it more awkward is give like a little wink or something. Like, I don't know. It was bad.
What was your intention of this date?
I mean, I actually liked our bantering on Tinder and stuff. I thought she was really funny and cool. And I've had hookups before off Tinder, obviously, but I kind of wanted this to be a little bit something more.
Okay.
So after all that, did it seem like she liked you at the end of the date? Or was she just trying to get out of there?
Bad, dude.
Once again, we start picking back up, and then we get to her place. I start walking her to her door, and then, I thought the stars were aligning. This is it. I've done this many times before. I lean in for the kiss. And then she's just kind of like, not tonight.
Oh, man. Ouch.
Yeah.
How'd you feel when she said that?
I was a little bit caught off guard, honestly, because that's never happened to me before. Not trying to brag, but I'm a pretty good-looking dude, and that's never been just turned down right at the doorstep,
But I feel like there's two ways you can say that. You can say that coyly where you're like, not tonight, got to work harder for it.
Yeah.
Or you can say not ever.
Looking back at it, it kind of seemed like she was just a little bit irritated. So I didn't know that she was done with me. I thought she needed a moment to get away from tonight and maybe go think things through.
Kind of decompress a little bit.
Yeah.
Have you tried to contact her since your date?
Yeah. I reached out to her and tried texting her and calling her because she did give me her number.
Good.
But she never really responded.
You should have just sent her a link to that Lil Wayne song you were listening to.
I know. I wanted a box of oysters or something.
Yeah. All right, man. Well, we'll play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, okay?
Oh, cool. Thanks, man.
All right, hold on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
All right, if you're just tuning in for today's second date update. Oh.
Whoa.
Sorry. Song kind of came out of nowhere. It's Brooke and Jubal in the morning. That's exactly what happened to Mike on his first date. He thinks that the girl might not be calling him back because a string of things went wrong. He met her on Tinder. They decided to go out to an oyster bar. But when they first got into his car, he forgot that his radio was on to a very inappropriate song. He turned his car on and then just had to look over at her and go, sorry about that.
Romantic.
Mike, are you ready to do your second date update?
Absolutely.
All right. Is that kind of like the song that was playing in your car when she got in?
Yeah, except it was way, way worse. Worse than that.
There's music that's worse than that?
Just one long beep.
Yeah.
Mike, she denied your kiss at the end of the night. Is that actually why you want to call her?
Actually, I really feel like there could be something way more, than just a little Tinder hookup.
All right. Well, I'll dial her phone number right now, get her on the phone, and find out why she's not calling you back.
All right, I'm a little nervous, but all right.
Here we go. Oh, sorry.
Turn it off.
Hello?
Hi, is Andrea there?
Yeah, this is she.
Hello, Andrea. How are you? My name is Jubal, and I host a radio show called Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Okay.
How are you doing today?
Good. I'm sorry, did you say you were calling from radio?
Yes, a morning radio show.
What's going on?
We do a segment on our show called the Second Date Update. What that is if you go out on a date with somebody and then don't call them back after, they get in contact with us to see if we can get you on the phone and find out what went wrong.
Okay.
And so somebody just emailed us about you.
What? This is so weird.
His name is Mike, and you guys met on Tinder.
Oh, my God. Mike?
Yes. Mike has been trying to contact you since your date, but apparently you haven't answered any of his phone calls or text messages.
And he didn't take the hint, apparently.
Well, he took the hint. He knows that you don't want to get back to him for some reason, but he doesn't know why. So he asked if we could get you on the phone and get that answer.
On the radio.
Yes. Did you like Mike at all?
Well, what did he tell you guys? What do you know?
He told us how you met. He also admitted to us that he feels like your first date was kind of awkward. There was a point, I guess, where he picked you up and you got in the car and he had a really inappropriate song blaring on the radio. He thought you might have felt awkward about that.
Yeah, that was weird.
I don't.
But,
He also told us how you turned him down for a kiss at the end of the date and you said, no, not tonight, or something like that.
He told you a lot.
Yeah, he did. He told us all about your date. He also said that he really likes you and wants to see you again.
God, honestly, the most shocking part of the night was when he came to pick me up. He looked nothing like his Tinder profile.
Oh.
He catfished you?
Oh.
No, it's not that he didn't, like it wasn't like he was a different person. He had bruises all over his face.
Wait, when he came to pick you up?
Like, he looked like he got the kicked out of him.
Really?
What?
He did not mention that.
Huge black eye, fat lip, and I was like, oh my God, what happened?
What did he say?
It's so weird. He told me that he, does that sometimes. He gets into, fights with his friends, MMA style in his backyard.
Oh, my
once
gosh.
a month, like a fight club thing. They fight each other, and so you're just super whatever, no big deal.
Nonchalant fighting.
So just looks like that a lot of the time because he and his friends beat the shit out of each other.
So he does novice style MMA in his backyard.
I guess.
And he thought, was he saying this to impress you or?
No, I asked him why his face looked like scrambled eggs. He was like, why did I just do this? It's not a big deal. Totally casual.
So, no big deal. Me and my friends just fight in the backyard once a month.
Yeah, it was so weird. He could have at least warned me that he was going to look like, cheese grater went on its, I couldn't.
Cheese grater? Would you have gone out with him, though, if he would have said, hey, by the way, this is what I do in my spare time, and I'm going to show up with a black eye?
Oh, that's so weird. It's so weird. Who does that? What kind of psychological issues go into needing to beat the crap out of each other? What is that?
He didn't tell us any of that. He just told us about your date, and it was all good except for those couple of weird things. He didn't tell us that he showed up and looked like somebody had beaten him with a bag of pennies.
It was horrifying. I couldn't believe it.
I want to know a little bit more about his backyard MMA ring.
You want to get in on it,
Yeah,
don't
I do.
you?
I want to get in on that action. Let's ask him about it, Andrea, because he's actually on the other line listening and wants to talk to you.
What?
Yeah.
No, he is not on the phone.
Yes, he is. Mike?
How's it going?
What are you doing?
What do you mean, what am I doing? Look, I just wanted to tell you, you could just texted me or called me, and then we have to do this.
We didn't have to do this, period. You could take a hint and just let it go.
You gave me your number, so obviously you're cool to give me your number, so you should expect a phone call or a text.
Oh, my God.
You know what I mean?
Oh, my God.
Okay, Andrea, first off, my face looks great right now. I've never broken a bone or anything. It was just a little beat up, and for the record, I won. So there you go.
Just a little beat up?
Oh my God. Beat up. That wasn't even that bad. Normally it looks like my face went through a grinder, but this time it was fine.
Oh my God. And that's supposed to be attractive to me?
Andrea, look, I had a fight the night before with my bros, so I don't know what you want me to do.
Your bros? Oh my God.
I didn't think it was going to be that big of a deal. Honestly, you saw by my pictures that I like athletic things and MMA and stuff.
Athletic things is one thing, beating the shit out of each other in a backyard for the giggles is a completely different psychological issue.
It's making me better. It's making me better. Like, I don't understand what's the big deal.
What is it making you better at? Better at what?
Well, I don't even know why you're so upset, but you should be excited to have, like, friends that enjoy hanging out with me and stuff. That should say something about my social life.
It does say something about your social life. I'm learning everything I need to know.
I mean, what were you doing the other night before our date? Were you just petting your cat and watching Netflix or what?
Are you judging me? Is that what's happening right now?
Oh, wow.
Is this your attempt to, like, get me out on a second date with you? Seriously?
No, I just don't understand. Like, all of a sudden you're coming out, like, bashing my face, which it already was bashed enough. Don't need any of that. So
you were eating oysters and blood was dribbling onto your chin.
Shut up.
Well, it was just, I keep telling you, it was just from the night before. It was just a little cut. And you bleed a little bit. I'm a man. I can handle it. It's not a big deal.
How the hell do you think that someone wants to kiss a person who's bleeding all over their food?
Oh, my God, seriously. He leaned toward me and I was like, seriously? You want me to kiss that? Hell no.
Mike, I support your MMA backyard fighting if you want to do that, but why didn't you warn her though? Like, hey, I'm going to show up and my face is going to be bruised.
Honestly, it was just the night before, and I thought, hey, I didn't think it looked that bad, honestly, in comparison to other times.
Or
and
better yet,
my bros told me it wouldn't be a big deal. They thought she'd be cool with it.
why would you plan a fight the night before a first date? Like, if that's going to be your hobby, maybe wait till after.
I mean, I get what you're saying there, but we plan this every month. It's the same day, so I wasn't going to miss it. You know what I mean? It's the same day every month.
That's more important than her, duh.
Andrew, look, sometimes, I go through there, I don't even have, like, a scratch on my face or anything. I'm completely fine. So, like, that night, a little bit rougher, I'll admit, but whatever. I didn't think it'd be that big of a deal. And right now, face looks fine. Like, you should come out and see me now.
Yeah, I'm good, thank you.
Are you sure, Andrea? Because I would like to ask you out on a second date with Mike. We will pay for it if you'll go out with him again.
I'd rather punch myself in the face than go on another date with him.
Oh, come on. It's really not that big of a deal. I don't know why you're making this a big deal. Look, I look great right now. I look better than my Tinder picture, honestly.
Listen, I'm not into this. I'm sure there's somebody else out there who will totally appreciate it. Maybe, but I'm out.
Mike, I'm sorry. No second date, man.
That's a bummer, man. I really liked her.
Yeah, I know. Hey, you know what, Mike? Sometimes in dating, it can give you the uppercut and you can be up against the ropes. But I know that you can get back on track and stand up like the true champion you are and get back in the dating world and do your thing again, Mike.
Awesome, bro. Let's go do this right now. Why don't you just come fight with me?
I am not going to one of your backyard brawls, Mike.
Come on, man.
No.
Do it.
I don't want to do it.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Every time.
Text in at 78592 that says, that guy obviously forgot the rules to Fight Club. If he followed those rules, maybe he might have a second date. First rule of Fight Club, don't talk about Fight Club. If you missed today's second date update, Mike wanted to call a girl named Andrea. She wasn't calling him back after they went out on a date. Why wasn't she calling back? Because when he showed up to go out with her, his face was pulverized.
Yeah.
And it turns out that he and his buddies do a backyard MMA fight once a month. And he lost. He lost badly this last round. Yeah. And he was all beat up. And she didn't want to date a guy who has backyard MMA fights with his friends.
Which, how can you blame her? I mean, I wouldn't. Who do you tell your friends that you're dating? Yeah. Like, hey, he's having a party. There may be some fist fighting in the backyard, but it's cool.
I like his confidence, though. He's like, I wasn't planning on getting beat up. The fight before, I was cool.
Like, last time I totally won. I just had a bad day. If you want a second date update, remember, all you have to do is email the show, and we will call the person who didn't call you back.
Moving. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
Today's second date update is a shocking one. And I say that because the dude on the phone named Daniel didn't meet his date on an app or anything. He actually met her in real life.
Is that the shocking part? Oh,
I know.
Yes. Okay.
It's crazy. He emailed in and said he met a girl at Chipotle.
What?
Standing in line. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't realize that people actually met that way anymore. So this is going to be very interesting. Daniel, what's up, man? How are you?
Hey, pretty good. And you guys?
Pretty good.
Apparently, it's like we're talking to a ghost, like a person of the past who's here in the future.
Yeah, I guess it's weird for people to meet in person nowadays.
Yeah, it is. How does that happen? You just like exchange words with someone?
What? They made eye contact even, I bet.
Wait, like their face looked at your face?
Yeah, I need more information, Daniel. What's the name of the girl you want to call today?
Her name's Jill.
Jill, all right, and tell us about how you met her.
Well, basically, we were just standing in line at Chipotle together, and if I'm completely honest, she's got a hot body, dude. Like, she's got lots of curves, and I mean, it was funny because I noticed her, and she was right behind me, and I just asked. I was like, "So, what are you getting today?"
Oh my God, you were bold. You just turned around and.
Yeah, well, I was basically just trying to be more smooth. I was asking her what foods she was getting and what she likes.
Oh.
And turns out we're both getting bowls.
Nice.
And then it turns out we also both like black beans.
No way.
Wait a second. Wow.
I didn't even know there was another option at Chipotle.
Yeah, there is.
Okay. Of course. Sorry.
Yeah, you can get refried beans. So us both getting black beans is just crazy.
Whoa.
Yeah, I know. It's meant to be.
Are you being
You guys
sarcastic?
both you bonded over black beans.
Oh, cute.
Yeah, and then she commented on my T-shirt. I had a picture of a baseball player hitting a ball, and underneath it said touchdown. So she
That's kind of funny.
said that was funny, and the fact that she has a killer body and a sense of humor.
She's got everything. Killer
Yeah.
body. She likes black beans just like you, and she appreciated your T-shirt.
Oh,
I
man.
mean, I think your wedding vows are written right there.
I mean, something's going on because it was just too much stuff lining up. I had to go for it.
So
Okay.
wait, did you guys go sit down together at some point, or did you just talk briefly in line?
I didn't ask her outright then, but after our little exchange, I just hung out by the napkins.
Okay.
And she came up and was like, "Oh, you again." So then I asked her out right there.
And you're like, yeah, I've been hanging out by this napkin dispenser for like an hour. It took you so long.
How are your black beans?
So you asked her out right then, and I'm assuming she said yes?
Yeah. And so we had a date the same night.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah. We ended up walking around the mall. I got to learn more about her.
Awesome.
And I found out that she was in a long-term relationship until recently.
Oh
Okay.
my God, I'm glad you added that last part.
Until recently.
I was like, that's a
Yeah.
buzzkill.
Yeah.
Yeah, that wouldn't have been good if she was in a long-term relationship.
Yeah,
No.
that might be the reason she's not calling you back if she was.
Might be a big reason.
Yeah.
To me, though, I like the fact that she was in a long-term relationship until recently,
Why?
because usually girls that are single for a while, usually there's something wrong. Maybe they're crazy or needy or desperate or all three.
So wait a minute. Aren't you single? How long have you been single?
2 years.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So maybe
this
you're
is
a little
like one of those
crazy
pot
and
calling
needy
kettle
and
black situations.
all that stuff.
No, I'm a dude that's different. I can be single. It's fine.
Oh, it's different. All right.
I liked you for a second. I liked you before that statement.
Good logic.
Come on, how can you not admit that that's true?
No, it's not true at all. That women have to be in relationships to not be crazy. Like none of that makes sense.
Yeah, I don't see the problem. Like it makes total sense.
And
We're different.
That
Did you
is
tell
the
her?
issue.
Did you tell her that on your date? You're like, I'm glad you've been in a relationship for a while, because otherwise you'd be crazy.
No, I didn't tell her that. I just told you guys that.
Okay, good.
We went to a movie together, and we ended up kissing after that, and
Okay.
things were cool.
Okay.
Yes, that's good.
But since then, has she not been talking to you?
I mean, she has. I've called and texted afterwards, and she'll respond, but never to the ones where I'm asking when she's available next. So that's where I'm a little confused, and I need you guys to help me out with this.
Okay.
Well-
You can't think of any reason that she doesn't want to go out with you again?
No. Everything was cool. She liked my sense of humor. I like her sense of humor. Hot body. I don't see what the
Hot
problem
body.
was.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Do you think she caught me staring at her hot body a few times? Because I mean, I was staring, but I don't know if she caught me.
Oh
Could have been.
God.
Maybe you're staring a little too long at the hot body and then it creeped her out. I don't know, but we'll
Just even you saying that is creepy every time.
Yeah.
Hot body.
We'll
Hot
play-
body.
we'll play a
Be
song.
attracted to somebody without being creepy.
We'll play a song and then come back and call her and get your second date update, all right?
All right, cool.
Okay, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Right in the middle of a second date update, and if you're just joining us, we're about to call the perfect woman. She likes black beans, she's got a hot body, and apparently she just got out of a long-term relationship. The perfect woman. At least According to Daniel, who's on the phone for a second date update today, he met a girl named Jill at Chipotle. They were standing in line and they bonded over the fact that they both like black beans. That was the big thing. She's dating material and she's not crazy, because any girl that's single for a long time is usually crazy.
But only girls.
Yeah, only girls though, not guys.
Because he's been single for 2 years.
All right, Daniel, I'm about to give her a call. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready, but I didn't say all of them are crazy. Some of them are needy, too.
Oh, my God.
Crazy and needy, my bad. Or needy.
Your hypocrisy knows no end. Daniel, have you ever thought, I mean, I'm guessing no to this question, but maybe she's not calling you back because she just got out of a long-term relationship and doesn't want to jump into another relationship?
Nah, I think there was just too much that was good. I mean, she had a hot body. We liked the black beans. Everything you guys said already was true. So
yeah,
man, it does sound like you had a deep connection. You're right.
I think it was probably just too much good stuff all in one day because, I mean, everything was so perfect. She was probably like, wow, I met Mr. Right.
Yeah.
I'm sure that's what it is.
Overwhelming.
Just a little bit shook from that experience. All right,
Scared to call Mr. Right.
I'm going to dial her phone number right now and find out if that is the issue, okay?
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Hello,
Hi, may I speak to Jill, please?
this is Jill.
Jill, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Hi.
Hi. Do you know what that is? Do you know what Brooke and Jubal in the morning is?
Well, I think it's a show.
Yes, it is.
All right,
it's a
Jill.
radio show. Have you ever listened to us before?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Okay, good. It's good. It's good to like not really be sure about that. That speaks highly of us.
Yeah.
I'm calling you today though because we got an email about you from somebody who listens to our show.
Are you sure you have the right number?
I'm pretty sure. We do a segment called the Second Date Update. That's where if you go out on a date with somebody and then end up not calling them back after, they can email us to get you on the phone and ask what happened. So we got an email about you from Daniel.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So what does he want?
Well, he wants to know why you won't commit to going on another date with him.
Oh.
He told us about when he met you. He said that he really liked you. He thought you guys had a good connection, and he's just confused.
Yeah, he seems like a really nice guy, I think, and he's pretty cute. I just, it's not really about him right now. It's about me. I know that sounds lame, but just being honest.
Kind of stereotypical.
He told us that you had just gotten out of a long-term relationship, and I suggested that maybe you just weren't ready to enter another one, and that's why you weren't calling him back?
Yeah. I mean, it's not that. Can I just be honest?
Yeah,
sure.
For sure.
Well, I was in a long-term relationship, but my boyfriend just received a prison term, and so he's going to be locked up for, I think, 3 years.
Ooh.
Okay.
A minimum. And so it's just making it really weird for me right now.
So wait, are you single or are you still with prison guy?
So when he went away, we were still together, but he said, I'll be in here a while, and he doesn't really want me to wait on him, and he wants me to be happy, which is totally the guy that he is, and I get it.
Mm-hmm.
And then I met Daniel the next day, and I was like, okay, well, maybe I'll see. It's a nice guy, and I don't know. Let's see, but I'm just still not sure.
Okay, so you kind of still have a boyfriend.
Well, I want to be open. It's just a little complicated.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. I would imagine.
So you did like Daniel, though. You thought he was like a good dude. It's just that you have a ex-boyfriend, sort of still boyfriend who's locked up right now.
Yeah, we had a lot of fun. It was nice being, out and having fun and not thinking about all of these other crazy things. And we had a good time.
Yeah.
Okay, well, Jill, I also have to let you know that Daniel is actually on the other line listening and wants to talk to you.
What?
Yeah, he wants to talk to you. And this is not a collect call. There's no time limit on it either. So you can talk to him for a minute if you want to.
Yeah.
Do you want to talk to him?
Are you serious right now?
Yes, I am. Unless you hung up. Daniel, are you still there?
Yeah. Hey, Jill.
Hi.
So why didn't you tell me about this before? I mean, it's that's a concern for me.
Concern?
Well,
Can you tell me how big this person is, or how tall they are?
How big? Are you gonna fight him?
Are you scared? What are you saying?
I mean, you're dudes in prison. Like, that's just, I don't know how I feel about that.
Well, Phoenix, he's in there for 3 years, so...
Yeah, but is it like a white-collar crime or a blue-collar crime? Is he tough, or...
I mean, you're really strong, so, you don't have to worry about any of that. I can tell you're a tough guy a little bit, and I felt really safe with you, so,
You can square up with him.
Huh.
He sounds worried.
What are you worried about, Dan? You worried about, like, you start dating Jill, and then in 3 years gets out of jail, and then...
Yeah, comes right after you.
His name's Phoenix. I mean, this sounds like a really tough dude. I don't know anybody called that.
He's a really nice guy. He's super sweet. He got caught up with the wrong crowd. It's nothing that you should worry about, Daniel. I had a really good time with you, and I know that if anything ever happened, like, you'd be fine. You've been in a knife fight at least once, right?
What?
What'd you say,
A knife fight?
For real?
No, I've never been in a knife fight. Why would you ask me that?
I mean, the world is a crazy place. Anything could happen.
Yeah, but you just said a knife. Like, that's the kind of stuff that happens in prison. I'm not trying to be in knife fights all of a sudden.
No, knife fights happen outside of prison, too. They can happen anywhere. And, that's how people usually end up getting locked up in the first place.
Oh.
Well, now we got a little
Now we're maybe
backstory.
getting a little information on why Phoenix is locked up.
Oh, dang.
Jill, I can't tell if you think knife fight is a positive or a negative for Daniel. Like, what's the best answer here?
Well, he seems like a guy that can handle himself.
Hey, newsflash, I can't handle myself in a knife fight. I'm just telling you.
Is that a deal breaker for you, Jill?
No, I just think he's tougher than he thinks.
Okay.
You can do it, bro.
Yeah.
You're up
We
for
believe
it?
in you.
Could you give me his whole name so I can Google this and do some research afterwards?
I don't even know his last name.
What?
What are you talking about? Like, he has no last name?
I'm sure he was born with the last name. It's just he never told me the whole time we were dating. He'd never used a last name.
You see, we were dating for like 2 years.
This guy sounds nuts. I don't know what to say.
Jill, would you like to go on a second date with Daniel? We'll pay for it. He's got to bring his own knife, though. We're not paying for the knife.
I would.
You would?
I would.
Oh.
Yeah. Seems like he's a little shy, but he's also like strong and, just in case anything gets rough out there in the world, I feel like he could protect me.
Oh, my God.
Okay, Daniel, what do you think, man? You got a second date.
I think he just peed himself.
I might have to think about it. I don't know. I don't know.
Are you scared to say no, Daniel, or are you really contemplating this?
Well, things have changed because there's another component to this. So I'm not saying no. I think you have a lot of good attributes. Like, your body is amazing. I just need more time to think about this.
Okay.
All right, Jill.
Jill, does that work for you? He's going to think about it a little bit?
I mean, yeah, Daniel, you could think about it, but don't wait too long. You know who's coming out soon.
Yeah, don't wait 3
Don't wait too long, because otherwise Phoenix will be out and looking for you.
Yeah, I'm not so sure. I'll do I'd better go now.
All right, so we'll let you go then. We'll see you later. Good luck.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
The guy on the phone for a second date update today took his date on a very, very cool date.
Really?
Yeah, he took her back in time.
What?
To, I believe, 1979.
The year we always want to go back to?
They went roller skating.
Oh, that's cool. That's such a fun date.
I didn't realize people even went roller skating anymore. I was listening to this like, hey, whip me across the floor, whip me. Don't people do that when they whip them? They
I don't
make
know
them go
that
fast or
they
something?
ask him to do it or something.
I don't know. I've never gone roller skating myself, but I know that it used to be a big deal. I had no idea people still do it.
That's cool.
Hey, what's up, Mike? How are you?
Good. How are you guys?
Good. What's up, roller skate king? So you took the girl that you want to call today. What's her name?
Denise.
Denise. You took Denise roller skating, huh?
I did. I thought it would be old-fashioned. I've been roller skating for a long time. I thought it'd be a good first date.
Oh, you're like into roller skating.
Yeah, it's kind of a lost art, the whole rollerblading fashion. I kept it classic with the roller.
So you still roller skate a lot, or this is just like a date thing that you did?
No, I still do. Thought it'd be kind of cool. A lot of people don't roller skate, and I thought it'd be a good idea.
I think it's a great date idea, as long as you warned her beforehand and she didn't show up in like a cocktail dress.
Well, I told her before. I told her to wear something comfortable and all that stuff.
Where did you meet her?
I met her at a coffee shop.
Okay.
I was waiting in line for my coffee, and I saw this really cute girl, and we started talking, and one thing led to another, so I wanted to take her out.
And the next thing you knew, boom. Let's hold hands and spin in a circle. And then we're going to get on our knees like we're going down, and then get back up. Whoa, that was awesome. Did you feel the force when we were moving around in a circle?
They don't always play disco songs,
Oh, they don't? Do they play current music now?
They do. They
do. Okay. So how did she like roller skating with you think?
Well, at first, it was a little difficult. I was showing her some moves and trying to get her on her feet, and we were going good for a pretty long time, and then I started to notice that she was kind of like falling and tripping, and so.
What a turnoff, huh? A girl who can't skate.
Well, I felt bad for her. She said she hadn't done it since she was a kid, so I was trying to show her a good time.
Were you trying to coach her the whole time? Because that's the only thing I can see going wrong with when you go out on a date with somebody who does something really well and you're not that good at it. It turns into like a coaching session.
No, it's been a long time since she had been skating, so, I was just trying to give her some pointers and stuff to make the date more enjoyable.
Okay, and how did she do?
She did all right. She fell a couple times. I could tell she was a little bit discouraged, which is, normal.
Yeah.
And this is really embarrassing, but she was starting to fall. And I grabbed her, and I grabbed her boob by accident.
You tried to catch a falling girl by her boob?
Maybe I do support roller skating.
No, I wasn't trying to, like, cop a feel.
Yeah, right.
Well, no, I'm serious. It was like she was falling, and, I was trying to grab her, and I just so happened to grab a little piece of her boob.
Did she notice? Did she say something to you about it?
Well, I could tell she was kind of upset, and I apologized. I said, I didn't mean to do that.
Did she believe you?
I thought she believed me, but
So she was able to recover and joke around about it after she initially was mad at you.
Yeah, initially mad at me, but then, we sat there, we laughed, and we had a good laugh about it. And I thought that'd be a good kind of segue into, grabbing a bite to eat. So we rolled over to the concession stand.
Took her out for some hot dogs and some popcorn or something like that?
That's the best they got at the concession stand. And then kind of out of nowhere, she had said that she had to go somewhere, which is kind of strange. She said something about her sister, and she was just being kind of vague about it.
Do you feel like she was making up an excuse to get out of there?
Well, yeah, and I felt really bad about what happened, and she left in a hurry, and I'm not exactly going to be, chasing her down the parking lot.
Skating after her?
Yeah.
Skating after her car down the freeway?
You're right, 'cause skating on concrete is pretty bad. So I started texting her, didn't hear from her.
Has she answered you at all?
No.
Nothing?
No, not at all.
So the only thing that you can think of is that she's upset because she thinks that you groped her.
Well, I didn't grope her. I was trying to help her up.
But in her mind, you think that she might think you groped her.
Yeah. Possibly.
Okay, well, we'll play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, all right?
Okay.
Hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
I personally don't understand why the guy on the phone for a second date update today, his name is Mike, isn't getting a call back because he got to second base on his first date. Oh, wait, he's probably not getting a call back because he wasn't supposed to get to second base on his first date. He accidentally grabbed his date's boob. Mike is on the phone with us. He wants us to call a girl named Denise. They went out roller skating. Apparently people still do that. And at one point she fell and he went to go grab her to pick her up and accidentally put his hand on her boob. She seemed upset about that. But they ended up laughing it off and everything seemed cool.
And then when he was like, let's go get some snacks from the snack bar, she's like, I got to go. Made up an excuse and left. No hug, no kiss, nothing. And she hasn't talked to him since. So we're about to get her on the phone and find out if it was the boob grab that did him in. Mike, are you ready to make the phone call?
Yes, I'm ready.
Is there anything else that you can think of that could have possibly gone wrong other than that?
I can't think of anything else.
All right. I'm going to dial the phone number right now, okay?
Okay.
Hello.
Hi, can I speak to Denise, please?
Yes, this is her.
Hi, Denise. This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. How are you?
Fine. What is this?
I'm calling you from a radio show. It's called Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. And the reason I'm calling you is that one of our listeners sent us an email about you.
About me?
Mm-hmm.
And you're a radio show?
Yes. You recently went out on a date with one of our listeners, and we do a segment on our show called the Second Date Update. It's where if you go out with somebody and then end up blowing them off after the date, they email us to see if we can get you on the phone and ask if something happened.
Okay.
So you recently went out on a date with a guy named Mike, and Mike really wants to see you again, but you haven't been returning any of his phone calls or texts. So he asked me to see if we could get you on the phone.
That's kind of weird.
I agree. So Mike told us a little bit about your date, said that he took you roller skating.
Okay.
I just want to make sure we're talking about the same Mike here.
Yeah.
He thinks that you guys had a great time roller skating. Is that not true?
I think he had a great time.
You think he had a great time?
Had a great time. I don't know. He's I don't know. He's just kind of creepy. Like, he's just kind of a creep. I don't know.
Is it because of the boob grab?
The what?
Well, he told us at one point you were kind of falling down and he went to go pick you up and accidentally grabbed your bazoom.
Yeah, I can't believe he told you that. But yeah. No, I mean, that was an accident. It's just the whole thing was just, he's just kind of creepy. Like, he's like a skater creep.
Like a skater creep?
What is that?
Yeah, I've never heard of a skater creep before.
Well, I haven't really either, but that's the best word I can use to describe it. Like, he's like really, really into roller skating. And like, we get to the place and like, he knows people, like people kept saying hi to him. And when we went to like the place where you rent the skates, the guy was like, hey, Mike, where's my favorite pair or something? And I was like, what is that about? And he's like, oh, I have like 7 pairs of skates, and he likes these ones I have that have glittery wheels.
Wait, so you're saying that Mike is like the man of the skate rink?
Yeah, basically. I don't know, the whole thing was just really weird.
But what's creepy about that? I mean, it just sounds like he has a hobby that he's really into. I can't imagine that there's a lot of men spending a lot of time at the roller skating rink, so I'm sure it's easy for him to make friends there.
You just said it right there. There's not a lot of men spending that much time at the skating rink.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Don't hate the guy because he has a hobby and he wants to share it with you.
It's like borderline like obsession, and he kept showing off things. Like, he kept showing me moves, like, and like, telling me like the names of them. Like, there was this one thing he did that was like, he was like really proud of this move called the shoot the duck, where you like get down on one skate with like one leg out, and he was like, and like donut circles or rings or something was another one. I'm like, he was like teaching me them, and like, I can barely stand up. Like, I look like a kid on the skates, and he's like skating backwards and stuff. It was crazy.
Was he just showing off to you, you felt like?
Oh yeah, totally showing off.
But if you guys would have gone on a date outside of the roller skating rink, would you have still thought he was creepy?
I mean, that's the whole thing. We're on a date, and he's treating it like, his own like personal show. Like,
come watch me skate.
Yeah, yes, exactly.
Think about this though. For that brief moment in time, you were with him. He's the king of the skate rink, I guess. You were the coolest girl in that place.
Hell yeah.
Well, that's saying a lot, I guess.
So why didn't you just tell him that maybe like this isn't going to work because we have two different interests?
Oh, I don't know. He was nice, so I didn't want to be like rude and like make an excuse to leave. And then he was like, let's go get some snacks. And we went over to the thing. And he's like, don't worry. He's like, don't worry. They know me here, so I can get free food. And I was like,
Really?
Okay.
That's amazing.
I
Yeah.
like this guy.
Hey, don't worry about it. They kind of know me, so I get free hot dogs and all the popcorn you can handle.
Sweet skating, Mike.
yeah,
Okay, what if I told you that Mike is actually on the other line listening right now?
shut up. Seriously.
Yes.
Oh, my God.
This is unbelievable. I mean, it wasn't that bad.
Okay.
I mean, you were laughing, you were giggling, we had a good time. Like, I was holding your hand.
No, you held my hand for like 2 seconds before you like sped off and did some sort of trick or
Because
something.
the rink was clear. There wasn't anybody else on the rink.
No, the point is you didn't pay any attention to me. You were spending the entire time just showing off your skating skills.
I was paying attention to you when you fell, obviously. Like, I was picking you up.
Yeah, after like the third time I fell, you didn't even notice the first couple of times. I mean, when you said like we're gonna go roller skating, I was thinking we're both gonna go have like a fun little, like silly fun time. I didn't know I was going out with like the skate king of the world.
Well, I'll take that as a compliment.
You should, man, if you're good at what you do.
Well, I am really good. And, I thought I would kind of show you into that world a little bit and have you get to experience that.
You know, you're spending the entire time going around showing off your moves, and I'd rather you just, spend time with me. Just talk to me. We can't talk when you're, doing triple sow cows on the other side of the ring.
I did spend time with you. I mean, I helped you up a couple times.
Yeah, you got to do more than just help somebody up a couple times, Mike.
Help her up so she can
You
watch
should
her.
probably pay attention to your date.
Do you know anything about her at all?
She's not a really good skater.
I mean, what are her interests? Can you name one interest from your date that Denise has?
Well, we never got to that point because we didn't get to eat. And that's why I'm hoping to get a second date so I can find out more about her.
All right. Oh, Denise, would you like to go out with Mike again? We'll pay for a second date.
I just think we're not communicating very well.
Yeah.
What if we send you somewhere where there's no bad 80s music and there's no skating and you guys can sit and actually talk?
I just think that ship has sailed.
I mean, I really think you're missing out on something really special.
I have to agree. I think that you are missing out on something special. 2 for 1 skate night. That's right. That is something special that a lot of couples don't get to experience. Boom.
Okay, well, that's all right.
Brooke and Jubal.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
I have a surefire way to meet women. And I'm assuming that the guy on the phone for a second date update today did the same thing that I've done many times, and it always works. You see a hot girl go into a store or something like that. You see her in the parking lot. You just walk up to her car, you pop the tire, and then you hang out in the parking lot till she comes out. And you're like, oh, you need help with that tire? Let me help change that for you. Works every time.
You're one step away from a serial killer.
That's like vandalism, isn't
I've done it a lot. Sometimes I just go and I just pop tires in parking lots just in case on my way into a store. And that's what I'm guessing Dallas did today. He's on the phone to do a second date update, and that's how he met the girl that he wants to call today.
Well, now, I didn't pop the tire. Just so happens I did change her tire.
Oh,
Thank God,
well,
Dallas.
For future reference, if you want to meet a girl, that's the best way to do it. Pop her tires, and then you'll have no choice but to help her. So your email said that you met the girl you want to call today because she needed a tire changed, and you came to her rescue.
Yeah, I did.
What's her name?
Brittany.
Brittany? Okay, and was she changing the tire, and you just walked up behind her and were like, hey, little lady, you don't know how to do that. Let a big man help you out.
No, it didn't really happen that way. A few weeks ago, I was at the mall and doing some shopping, and as I was leaving, Brittany flagged me down, and she was kind of like in a panic, and she asked me if I knew how to change a flat tire. So, obviously I did, luckily, and she asked if I could help, and I said, of course. So went to her car and started to, jack the car up and change the tire. And I had noticed she had this like really cute Southern accent. And so I kind of went out of my way, and I was like, "Are you from around here?"
And she was like, "Why, no, sir, I'm not. I'm just a poor Southern girl who needed a tire changed.
Yeah, and
why don't we go out for some sweet tea and maybe some cheese grits?
It sounds like the start of a porn or something.
Yeah, right?
Do you like cheese grits? You know, anywhere in town a lady can get some nice cheese grits."
What is wrong with you? Did you hit on her, or how did you proceed after that?
Well, she kind of went on to tell me that she was new to the area and that she didn't really know anyone. And when I was done changing the tire, she was really, really thankful, and she shook my hand. And as I was getting ready to grab my stuff and leave, I kind of just stopped and turned around, and I kind of just said, "Hey, do you want to go out? Do you want to go get some food or something?" And she said, "Sure."
Wow. Like at a later date, or you guys went that day?
Oh, we went right then and there.
Oh,
you did?
We went and got food really, really close to the mall, and this is where things kind of took a turn. We went to eat, we ordered our food, and we were both about halfway done eating, and I noticed that she kind of stopped, being so responsive to conversation. She was a lot less talkative. She started to become a little, timid and shy, I guess.
Did you
I
notice?
do declare that I believe you have overstepped your bounds, sir. I will take off my long white glove and slap you in the face. Did you say anything to make it seem like you offended her?
No, not at all. It kind of just all of a sudden it was like she just stopped talking. So I said, is there anything wrong? And she said, well, she didn't really like the food at the place we were eating at. So I said, well, okay, do you want to leave? I felt really bad. And she was like, no, that's okay. It's fine. So when the waiter came back, I asked him if, we could get the check and if he could box up our food and we could go. And, as we started to leave, I asked her, I said, hey, could we maybe do this again, at a different place, that you would like? And she said, of course. So we exchanged numbers and we left.
At the end of the date, did you guys kiss or anything like that? Or was it just exchange numbers?
No, it was just an exchange number, and then, we went on our way. But, I listen to you guys all the time, and I really trust you guys. And what's going on in my mind right now is I feel like she felt obligated to kind of go out with me because I did something nice, and not because I'm attractive or anything like that.
See,
that makes sense.
I was thinking the opposite, that she flagged you down because you were hot. I mean, because there's other people that come out of the mall. I'm sure that there was other people around she could have flagged down, right?
Of course, yes.
I don't think she was obligated at all. I think she set it up.
Well, maybe she felt like she was obligated. Well, if she set it up, she definitely didn't like something about him because she's not calling him back.
Well, maybe his personality failed. I don't know what happened.
So you think maybe she felt obligated and that's the reason that she's not calling you back?
Exactly.
Which is weird because she just moved to town, so she doesn't have very many other friends. And whenever I'm new to a town, I say yes to anybody, no matter who you are. Like, yeah, hey, I'll hang out with you. I don't know. Really?
I'm new to town. Yes, gentlemen, jump on it. I say yes to anybody whenever I move to a town. That's good to know.
To go out and show me around.
Yeah, we know what you meant. We all know what you meant. All right, Dallas. Well, we'll play a song. We'll come back. We'll get your Southern lady on the phone and find out why she's not ringing you back, okay?
All right, guys.
All right. Until then, you enjoy some sweet potato pie. We'll do it right after this.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Dallas is on the phone with us to do a second date update today. Not the city.
That's good. I wish the whole
guy
city.
named Dallas is on the phone with us to do a second date update today. He wants us to call a girl named Brittany. I'm going to actually recap his date by telling her side of the story. I think this is what she would say when we talk to her. So there I was. Had a flat tire on my car, and I did not know how to fix it. I was just staring at this tire, as confused as a fart in a fan factory. And then all of a sudden, out of the store, I see this big, strapping young gentleman named Dallas. And I was hollering like a stuck pig, asking him to come help me out. So I walked up to him. I said, "Kind sir, do you think you could help change the Southern lady's tire?" And as he was changing it, I was just sitting there grinning like a possum eating a sweet tater.
looking at how he changed my tire and helped me out. And then, could you believe the nerve of this man? He asked me to go to food with him right after. And the only reason I did was because I felt obligated to, because normally a Southern lady would make a gentleman court her properly. So we had a meal, and then once we were done with our meal, we went our separate ways, and I would never talk to him again because he was way too forward. I just smacked him in his stupid face.
Hey, Dallas, is that about right? Yeah.
I think I should take you out on a date.
I was going to say, after that, we don't even need to make the phone call. I mean, that kind of settles it, doesn't it?
Dallas met this girl, Brittany, in the parking lot. She had a flat tire. He was walking out. She said, "Can you change it?" He changed it, and then they went to go eat. The meal went well, and then about halfway through, she kind of seemed cold and awkward. And they exchanged numbers and said they might go out again, but she hasn't been very receptive. We're about to call her right now.
Okay.
Here we go.
Hello,
Hi, can I speak to Brittany, please?
this is she.
Hello, Brittany. How are you?
I'm good. Who is this?
Oh, this is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
I don't know you. Who is this?
No, you don't. This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning, the radio show.
Okay, I still don't know you.
It's a morning radio show, and I'm calling you today because one of our listeners actually sent us an email about you.
About me?
Yes.
Okay.
It's a segment that we do on our show called the Second Date Update. You recently went out with a guy named Dallas.
Oh. Okay.
You remember meeting Dallas? He said that he helped you change a tire on your car, and then you guys went out for a meal after?
Yeah, I remember him.
What'd you think of Dallas?
I mean, he was a nice guy and everything.
You just didn't click with him?
Well, not really. I mean, it just kind of got weird throughout the date.
It got weird. Can you tell us how?
Well, at dinner, like it was a really nice dinner, we're sitting down, and he gets up to leave like 3 times to go to the bathroom, which is not typically a weird thing, but the second time he come back like super sweaty.
He came back to the table super sweaty?
Yes, he was super sweaty, and I didn't know what to think, and I thought, well, poor guy, maybe he's sick or something. So I asked him, are you okay, or you need to leave? And he said, no, I'm great, I'm good. I've never seen somebody come back from the bathroom sweating like that before.
Maybe he's got IBS.
Maybe, I don't know. I mean, it wasn't spicy food, but it got worse. Like, we're sitting there, and he leaves again, and then there's a table right beside of us, and that guy leaves to go to the bathroom, I guess, comes back. I can hear.
Don't tell me they both came back sweaty together. I wouldn't want to call him back either.
Mystery solved,
Yeah.
though. The guy was actually talking about my date. Like, I can hear them talking about him and saying, there's some guy in the bathroom doing really weird stuff.
What was he doing?
I don't know. They didn't say. They just said that they knew it was weird and it made him uncomfortable. Like, if it makes a guy uncomfortable in the bathroom, something's wrong.
Yeah, there's a lot. Listen, there's a lot of weird stuff that goes on in guys' bathrooms. I've never left them going like, whoa, there's some guy in there doing something strange. I got to get out of here.
Right. So I just had to leave. Like, you don't know what to expect when you're in a new town and new people. Like, I don't know.
And you never asked him what he was doing in the bathroom.
I didn't want to. I mean, what if he told me and asked me to join him? Like, I don't know.
So did you make up a lie about the food not tasting good to get out of there?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, you did.
Yeah.
Because he said that on the
like,
date.
I love food. I love food. And I totally went back to that place the next day. It was so good.
You actually went back there. Oh, no. You actually went back to that restaurant the next day.
I did. It was so good.
All right, so that's the reason you're not calling him back, because he was doing something weird in the bathroom, making him sweat.
Yes, that's exactly why.
That's interesting. You know what else is interesting? He's actually on the phone listening right now.
Are you serious?
Yes, I am. 100% serious. Dallas, what were you doing in the bathroom?
Yeah.
Get your guys' minds out of the gutter, okay? I was not doing what you guys think I was doing.
I have no idea what you're doing.
I had an idea.
Okay. I will admit, I did get up a few extra times from the table to go to the bathroom. And I'm really embarrassed to say this, but
I was in the bathroom doing push-ups.
What?
You're doing push-ups.
Why were you doing push-ups?
I'm just, into fitness and stuff, and I felt like because I hadn't been to the gym in a couple days, I felt like I didn't look good enough for you. And
so
I went in there to get kind of like a little bit of a workout in to kind of look a little bit more muscular.
So you went into the bathroom to do push-ups to get a pump.
This was not even scheduled or anything. I didn't have time to go to the gym before this date. I didn't even know this date was going to happen. And I met her, and she is awesome, and that's what I did.
So you just left the table randomly to go work out in the bathroom?
Yeah, I did.
On the bathroom floor?
Well, I washed my hands before I came back to the table.
That is disgusting.
Doesn't make it better.
Brittany, do you believe him? I don't know that I mean, I know you explained it, but I don't know that I buy your story.
This is the God honest truth, seriously.
Well, is this what guys do here? Like, you just go out into the bathroom to work out during the date? Is this how it works?
No.
I never have.
I've never done that one time, but I felt like I didn't look good enough for you, and that's why I did it. It was more of a freak out thing.
So working on the car and the tire change wasn't an actual workout? You needed more intensive workout in the bathroom?
To a sense, yeah, because changing the tire is nothing.
I'm so fit. Changing the tire doesn't do anything. I gotta go do some push-ups and some burpees in the bathroom.
I don't know if I actually buy this whole story.
Does sound weird.
I need to know, were his muscles impressive?
I mean, yeah, he's a really impressive guy. I actually noticed that when he was changing the tire, and I mean, you could tell he works out. I just never expected it to be during the date in the bathroom.
Hey, Brittany, I would like to ask you this. Would you like to go on a second date with Dallas? We will pay for
guys,
it.
Can I do this myself?
Sure.
Yeah.
Go for it. I mean, hey, dude, I don't want to get beat up by you. I know you got...
Look, Brittany, I'm telling you the truth. I did push-ups in the bathroom to try and impress you. So if you give me a second chance, I promise that I will work out before dinner and not during.
It's a pretty good promise.
And also, we'll pay for the date, Brittany.
You were a really great guy stopping to take care of my tire and take care of me, and you went this far to actually get a second date. So, I think, yeah, let's try it again.
Woohoo! Nice!
Awesome. Congratulations, Dallas. You got your second date.
Well, thank you, guys. I appreciate the help.
No problem. Yeah. Stop doing push-ups in the bathroom.
I will stop doing push-ups in the bathroom. I'm just embarrassed because I never thought that she would ever find out.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Phone for a second date update today. Thinks he's not getting a call back because of what he chose to eat for dinner.
What?
And let me tell you, when you guys hear what he ate for dinner, you're going to agree because it's crazy.
What are you talking about?
I can't believe that he would actually do this on a date. It's nuts. Out of control, I think,
my gosh.
actually.
I think it's going to blow my mind here in a second.
His name is Kyle. Kyle, how are you?
I'm doing all right. I don't think what I ate on the date was that crazy.
Hey.
But
before we get into your crazy dinner choice, I first want to know how you met the girl that you went out with.
So I met this girl named Lena at the local bar that I go to. And I was sitting down at the end of the bar, and there was this table. There were like 3 girls there. And I was actually kind of trying to make eyes at one of Lena's friends. But as I walked over, like Lena thought that I had been making eyes at her. And she was really cute. But when I walked up to the table, she looked at me and goes, "Go ahead, give me your cheesy pickup line."
Are you serious? I mean, were you excited about that? Or were you like awkward? How do I let her know that I'm actually trying to hit on her friend?
I actually really kind of liked that she just immediately kind of punched me in the nose. Like, I like that kind of challenges and doesn't just, that tells you there's something special about them.
That should have been your cheesy pickup line. You should have been like, actually, I was wondering if your friend is single. So you walked over there to talk to one of her friends, and she talked to you first, and then you were, I mean, I guess not stuck talking to her because you seem like you like her enough to do a second date update, but you just had to switch your game up and start talking to her?
I just had to switch it up just a little bit. And, my pickup line was, huh? I mean, that was my response.
So,
yeah, really smooth.
Did you guys end up going out, or did you just hang out that night?
We had one drink together, and she was just really cool. I had to go. I was meeting my parents for dinner, and so I gave her my number, and she actually called me.
Okay. Wow. I like this girl. She's really forward.
Yeah, it's
you
awesome.
know?
She was really cool, and I mean, dinner was awesome. I picked her up for dinner, took her out, nice restaurant. I wanted to, impress her. I really, thought there could potentially be something there. And
let's talk about the dinner for a second, because your email said that you think the item that you chose to eat might be scaring her off. And after reading your email, I've got to say, I agree wholeheartedly, you madman.
What did you order? This is killing me because I can't imagine ever not calling a guy over what he ate.
I just ordered a salad.
That's what I'm talking about.
But wait, like a dinner salad or like a side salad or like a meal salad?
It doesn't matter.
There's a big difference.
It doesn't really matter. The point is, Kyle, why do you think ordering a salad is not getting you a call back?
Well, I mean, some girls that I've been on dates with have seemed offended that at dinner I only ordered like a small salad.
Really?
I mean, I tell them they can eat whatever they want, but I'm only going to order a small salad. And sometimes in the past, girls have seemed offended by it.
I could see, I could honestly see, I would feel like you were judging me for what I was eating, especially if you added the line, you can eat whatever you want, but I am diet conscious, and I am going to order a salad.
Yeah, I could see that.
I mean, it sounds kind of pretentious almost.
But, like, I really don't care what they eat. I try to treat my body well. And so, I mean, that's...
Okay, see, now you are sounding pretentious, like... Yeah, you can go ahead and order some sort of fried something. I don't put anything like that in my body. Is that the way you posed it to her?
No, that's not the way that... I mean, like, when I told her, she seemed surprised but not put out, so I can't imagine that that's the way it came out of my mouth.
But couldn't you... I mean, if this honestly has been a problem for you in the past, can't you just make an exception for one date night to maybe get, crazy chicken or something?
No, like, I only eat salads for dinner. That is all that I eat.
Why?
Wow.
My body is a temple. I work incredibly hard to make sure that I stay in good shape.
Yeah.
I feed myself well. I take vitamins. I exercise. I want to make sure that my body is in the best possible shape.
Hearing you say this, did you harp on that the whole time?
No, I mean, like, we talked about her dog. We talked about my family. I mean, we had it. She seemed a little surprised, not put out, like I said. And then from there, conversation went very well.
Can I ask, I think it's important to know, what did she order for dinner if you only had a little tiny salad?
She ordered a steak.
Okay, so maybe she wasn't put out by it. Maybe she didn't care what you ate at all.
When the steak came out, like, I even, like, to reinforce that it was an okay decision, I said, good for you. I really didn't care what she ordered. I told her, I was like, that steak looks really hearty.
Really?
No,
that's a hefty meal you got there, lady. Good work.
That's like when my dad growing up would tell me I'm good German working stock and I was built to carry heavy things. They're just not things that you want to hear.
So how did she react after you told her that her meal was hearty?
She dug in immediately and cleaned her plate.
Okay, so it doesn't seem like the food thing bothered her that much, but that's...
Either that or she was doing it out of spite.
Guys, I don't think it was contentious like you're kind of making it out to be. I mean, she got to eat what she wanted. I got to eat what I wanted.
Okay.
And, yeah.
Did you guys kiss at the end of the night?
So at the end of the night, drove her home, and I'd been working up the courage all night to kiss her, and she looked at me. We made eye contact, and I leaned in to kiss her, and she turned her head and gave me a hug, and I ended up like almost kissing her ear.
Wow. No.
I think it was just a miscommunication. I mean, it was a little awkward, but I mean, it was the first date. I understand. I did think that I would get a kiss. It had gone well, but called her. I sent her text, and I was looking to you guys for some help.
Okay. Well, we'll play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, okay?
Sounds good.
All right, man. Hold on.
Hello. Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
If you're just tuning in for today's second date update, I'll do something I don't normally do at the beginning of these. I'll go ahead and act out the first date that this guy went on. Yeah. Kyle is on the phone with us, and he wants us to call a girl named Lena today. I'll go ahead and act out their first date. They were sitting there at the table, and here's what happened. The waiter came up and asked what they would have to eat. And Kyle said, I'll just have a little salad. Can I have a tiny little salad and maybe just some low-cal dressing on the side? I might just dip my fork in it so there's a little bit of dressing on just each bite, but I'm not going to have too much dressing. And my sweet love, Lena, over there, what would you like? And Lena was like, I'll have a steak.
I want a big steak and make it as rare as possible, please. I want to hear that thing moo on my plate because I like steak.
It's like
Kyle, would you say that's a good representation of your date?
It's a funny representation.
Oh,
but
okay.
that's nowhere near what happened.
I'm surprised you didn't say uncanny.
Kyle is on the phone. He wants to call Lena. He thinks the reason she's not calling him back is because he only had a salad on their date and she ate a steak. And at one point he said to her, hey, don't worry about eating that steak. That's a hearty little meal you got there.
So bad.
Which could be taken the wrong way. But he said the date was good. It ended with an awkward moment where he tried to give her a kiss and she gave him a hug. And she hasn't talked to him ever since. Kyle, we're about to call her. Any last words?
I would just like the chance to explain it and see if she'd be willing to go out on another date. Maybe I could take her out. I mean, I could have tea. She could have coffee or whatever she wants.
I'll have a coffee and a steak. I'm a hard-eating lady.
I feel like you should just skip any food dates
Yeah.
from now on. Like, go for a hike or something.
I
Drop
hope
it.
when she picks up, that's literally what she sounds like. Hello?
This is Lena.
All right. I'm going to dial her phone number right now. Here we go, Kyle.
You guys are really funny.
Yeah. All right. Here we go, man.
Hello?
Hi, I was trying to get a hold of Lena.
Yeah, this is she.
Hey, Lena, how are you? My name is Jubal, and I host a radio show called Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
Okay. Why are you calling me?
Well, I'm calling you because you recently went out on a date with one of our listeners, and he actually emailed us to see if we could get you on the phone.
Hey, wait, you're a radio station?
Yes.
You work for a radio station?
No, I am the radio station.
You are the radio station.
Yes. We do a
You being
segment.
serious?
Yeah, I am. We do a segment on our show. It's called The Second Date Update. Kyle told us that he went on a date with you, and he would love to see you again, except you're not answering any of his phone calls or text messages.
Okay.
So he asked us if we could get you on the phone and find out if something went wrong.
It's like a real thing. Like people call in. And,
Yeah.
Like,
It sounds dumb.
It
Very
happens.
real.
It happens all the
you're
time.
really a radio station. This is like a real thing.
I promise. I'm just calling on behalf of Kyle. He wants to know what happened.
Yeah, he's nice. Yeah,
Okay.
What a rave review.
Sounds like you're dodging the question quite a bit there.
I don't know what you want me to say. I don't know. What did he tell you?
He told us that he met you at a bar and you guys went out for dinner. He said that he thinks you're not calling him back because he only ate a salad on your date. I thought that was stupid, but
Oh, that's really endearing, actually.
Was he condescending to you about, like, you eating your steak, your hearty choice?
He told you I ordered a steak?
Yeah.
yeah, he did.
This is really detailed. This is kind of intimate. Were you guys like
Well, we
on the
talked to
date
him.
with us?
We talked to him for a
We had
while.
secret cameras set up.
And he said he thinks the reason you're not calling him back is because he ordered a salad and you ate a steak, and you might have thought that that was kind of weird and judgy of him.
I had high hopes for this one. You know, we met at the bar, and he was a perfect gentleman and seemed really sweet, and we got along great. He seemed totally normal.
He seemed, which means he wasn't totally normal.
Yeah, it's always the ones that seem normal that are the weirdos. I don't know if that's...
So what did he do that was so weird?
He just did something, like, throughout the whole night, actually, that was just totally grossed me out, to be honest.
He did
What
something
was
that
it?
was nasty?
Yeah, it was nasty, like, beyond gross. It totally disgusted me.
What was he doing?
This happened, like, 3 or 4 times, but throughout dinner, the whole evening, he would just casually, it gives me chills thinking about it. He would just, like, casually take out his car keys and dig around in his ear and pull out, like, a wad of earwax.
Shut up! Did you just say what I think you said? That is so gross.
He did that, like, 3 or 4 times, and I'm just sitting across from him, like, like he didn't even flinch, like not even, like, batted an eye that was unusual. It
Was he just
so weird?
talking to you the whole time while he's cleaning out his ears?
Like casual, like just like continuing conversation, like nothing was wrong or weird or strange about the fact that he was like rooting around in his ear for like some magical nug of earwax. It was
How did you not say anything to him? I mean, like, I could see like maybe 1 or 2 times and you're shocked, but by the third time, That is so gross.
I think I was just dumbfounded. And, like, the kicker, the whole thing, like, the last time he did it, he actually sniffed the key before he put it back in his pocket.
Oh, man.
That was it for me. That was the end.
How'd you even finish your meal? I would have been grossed out and not have been able to eat anything.
I think I just kept looking at the ground and at the table, just hoping that it would go away. But when I looked up, he's still doing it. He's still digging around in there.
Oh, my God.
Is that why you totally dodged his kiss at the end?
Oh, he told you that, too. Oh, my God.
Yeah, he did.
Jeez, man. Do we have any privacy? Yeah, I mean, at that point, I was like, all right, let's just get through this. I'm like... my thought, I just kept thinking, like, if that's what you do on a date during dinner, like, what else do you do in private? Or, like, what else do you do in general? Like, I don't know. My mind just kind of kept revolving around, like, other gross things you could be doing.
That is disgusting.
I'm so
sorry you
grossed
had to
out
see that.
Oh, I'm grossed out
Yeah,
listening
me
to
too.
it.
Hey, Lena, I'm not actually sure if he can hear because it sounds like he's got a lot of wax in his ears. But Kyle is actually on the other line listening to this conversation.
The what?
Yeah.
So, wait, let me get this straight. Your complaint, your big problem with the date is that I was cleaning wax out of my ears?
Oh, it's so gross.
It's not that you were just cleaning earwax out of your ear. It's that you were doing it with a key at the dinner table while we were having dinner, like, repeatedly.
First off, I didn't realize that I was doing it, but there's nothing disgusting about freeing your body of toxins. There's nothing weird about making sure that you don't have wax build up in your ears. I'm always dealing with that. I'm always working to get the toxins out of my body. I'm trying to keep myself healthy. And earwax is unhealthy for you. It's a toxin. And, normally I try to, get my ears rinsed out on a regular basis. But that day I was busy. I was running late. And I didn't realize it was that noticeable.
I don't even, I don't know what to say. It was so gross and it was so noticeable. Like, I'm surprised that I made it through dinner.
It's a bad habit, but I'm sure you have bad habits, and I don't judge you because you ate with your mouth open.
Excuse me? I was not eating with my mouth open. I wasn't raised in a barn like you that, believes that you can just pick your earwax out of the dinner table. Like, that is so different from you, like, scraping stuff out of your body and putting it on display at dinner. That is disgusting.
Look, I'm taking toxins out of my body. I had to sit there at dinner and watch you fill your body full of poison. Watch you eat that steak.
God,
Do you know how long a steak stays in your intestinal tract?
It does stay for a long time.
Oh, my God.
My gosh.
Hey,
What
Kyle,
is your
there's
problem,
a big
Kyle?
difference between pulling out your keys and rooting around in your ear. And then also she said you were smelling it. You don't remember doing that, or do you remember doing that?
I don't remember doing that. Sometimes I do smell the wax to make sure it just smells healthy and not incredibly toxic.
It smells healthy. It smells like wax.
Kyle, what are you talking about? How are you just like really embarrassed right now and this is some weird defense thing that you're doing? Because...
No, I'm not embarrassed by it. Okay, I didn't realize I was doing it there at the table, but it's something, I'm incredibly health conscious. It's something that I do. I have bad habits. You have bad, we all have bad habits. At least she's finding out on the first date.
No. I don't know what kind of other bad habits you have, but that is a total reason to not go on a second date with someone. Like, that is the epitome of why I would not go on a date with someone. Especially if you think it's like a healthy choice. Like, that's kind of horrifying. Like, what else do you do? Do you like pick your nose to clear your toxins out? Smell that too, or like taste that?
No, obviously you don't take care of yourself. You don't take
Really?
care of yourself.
I don't taking around and
eating
your
meat.
earwax out is taking care of yourself and eating a salad whatever.
I keep my body clean. I keep my body free of toxins, and I will not apologize for that.
Man, well, you're going to keep your life free of women after this. Like, no one's gonna date a guy like that.
Well,
That's a good point.
I think this is a good time to ask, Lena, would you like to go out with Kyle again on a second date? It sounds like you two have hit it off and have some common ground here.
Oh, yeah. Oh, sure. Yeah, hell no.
I will pay. If you guys go out on a second date, I will go with you, and I will clean his ear out the whole time, so he doesn't have to do it.
I don't know if I can watch
You
that.
couldn't pay me to go on a second date with her at this point.
Oh, wow.
Oh, man.
All right. Well, Kyle, at least you know why she wasn't calling you back now.
Yeah, and thank you guys so much for saving me from this nightmare. I'm thrilled that I won't be going on a second date with Lena.
Yeah, there's a lot of other ladies out there who love earwax, dude. Don't worry about it.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
I feel like I start a lot of second date updates off this way, but when you're going to joke with a date, it's all about timing and appropriateness. For example, if you're out on a date and the girl's like, oh, I'm feeling a little bit under the weather today, probably a bad time to go, well, I'm a gynecologist. I could help you out later after we eat.
Oh my God, that's so gross, and it's been said before. Oh, no. That's the sad
joke.
part.
I have no idea. But Kurt thinks that a bad joke might have ruined his chances at a second date with a girl named Angie. What's up, Kurt? How are you?
Hey, very good, guys. How are you?
God, was your joke as bad as the one Jubal just said?
Timing-wise, probably a little bit worse.
Oh my God! What did you say?
We'll get to that in just a second. First, tell us about Angie. Where'd you meet her?
So we actually met on Bumble.
Okay.
Nice. That means she chose you.
She did.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like guys would go in with a lot more confidence knowing that they've been picked first, right?
Absolutely. That's way different than Tinder.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, and that's probably contributed to the poor choice of joking. I don't know.
Okay.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you got too comfortable too quick.
Too comfortable too quick.
Before you tell us about the joke, tell us about the start of the evening with her. How was everything?
It was just kind of weird right off the bat, because online we were texting each other back and forth, just a lot of joking mostly. Then on like the day of the date, when I picked her up, she just kind of just didn't seem like she was in a good mood at first.
Okay, so you started off thinking like, ooh, maybe something else happened. She's not feeling this.
Yeah, like, obviously we had never been out or anything. So I didn't really know her that well, so this may have just been how she acted all the time.
Oh, yeah.
And so, yeah, I mean, I asked her a few times, like, if she was okay, and she just never seemed like she wanted to talk about it.
Okay.
Okay.
So what'd you guys do?
We went to dinner.
Okay.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Did she open up more at dinner or still kind of the same?
She was still pretty much the same. Towards the end of dinner, though, was when she kind of, like, let me know what was going on.
What was going on?
So it was really sad. Like, her grandmother actually passed away, within a week of us going out, yeah.
Oh, that
So
sucks.
she's probably not getting a big settlement, so she was upset.
What? No, Jubal. Oh my God. She obviously really liked you if she thought like, man, I'd still want to go on this date.
Maybe this will cheer me up.
Exactly. Maybe this is the silver lining that I need this week.
Did she mention anything about the settlement?
No, Jubal.
Yeah, there was no talk of, like, any settlement or, like, a will or anything, thank God.
Yeah, I would hope not.
But that's a real bummer. How did you respond when she told you that?
Well, I mean, this is kind of where I think I messed up. So my grandfather had actually passed away a couple months before. And, I was kind of telling her, like, I totally understand. I was like, my grandfather actually passed away recently, and obviously it's, really tough. I was like, but maybe we could get my grandmother, who is still alive, to hang out with your grandfather, who's still alive.
So you took the opportunity to try to hook up your grandparents. And how did she take that?
Well, she didn't really say anything at first, and then, she kind of started to, like, look around, so I quickly let her know, like, hey, I'm just joking. I'm just, trying to make you feel a little bit better. And, yeah, that was pretty much the end of the funness of the date.
Especially because, jokes are supposed to be funny, and that's not even really funny.
Yeah, I know. It was really bad timing on my part. And I wasn't thinking. I was just trying to make the situation a little bit better.
Yeah.
But I could see, if you apologize, that she should understand.
I don't know, Kurt. I thought it was hilarious. So.
Yeah.
So how did everything end then after that?
Well, pretty much it ended very shortly after that joke.
Whoa.
She was like, yeah, she just said she was kind of ready to go back to her house. And I took her back. I didn't try making any moves or
That's good.
I didn't try, obviously, kissing her or anything. I wanted to stay respectful, because I really did like her outside of that crappy joke that I made. She was really nice.
Have you talked to her at all since?
No, I haven't. She hasn't called me back.
Okay. I just feel like, people say awkward things in awkward moments on a date. I feel like what you said, though not funny, forgivable.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I was trying to be lighthearted about it, but it obviously was maybe a little too soon. And I don't know. Yeah, she hasn't called me back, and it's kind of like surprising too because usually girls call me back. Like I'm kind of like a part-time model, so even if girls don't like me, they generally will reach back out to hook up or something.
Because you're attractive.
You're hot, yeah.
I mean,
Yeah. All right.
We know.
Actually,
the very least, we can get her on the phone and see if you can apologize for your joke and try to get a second date.
Yeah. Well, hopefully she's down to go back out with me. Like I said, I really liked her, and I felt like we connected. I just, I made a joke.
Okay. Well, we'll play a song and then come back and get your second date update, all right?
All right, guys.
Okay, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Today's second date update brings up a very important question. What is the timeline on how soon you can joke about somebody's dead grandparent? I think we got to figure it out. I think we should do it by maybe the age that they were when they died. Like if they were 80, got to wait 80 days before you make a joke.
It's not actually a bad rule of thumb.
Yeah, or maybe just don't joke around people's dead ancestors.
But I also
Well,
feel
how
like
do you not, Jose? You have to at least throw a joke or two in there. Just got to make sure the timing is right. And Kurt, who's on the phone for a second date update right now, his timing was definitely not right. He went out with a girl named Angie. They went out to dinner. She was kind of a little down the whole time. And then she shared with him that she was feeling down because her grandmother had passed away recently. And then Kurt decided to make her feel better with a joke, saying, hey, my grandpa passed away recently. We should totally hook our grandparents up. Now that they're single. And she didn't find it very funny. And then the date ended very shortly after that. So we're about to give her a call. And Kurt, one thing we should do in this phone call is find out how old her grandma was, so we know when the appropriate time to make that joke is.
Oh.
Don't you think?
That sounds good.
No,
Okay.
you guys, stop bringing up the dead grandma. I mean, I think that this is your chance to apologize and maybe say what you should have said when she said that. You've had time to think about it. Do you know what your appropriate response would have been after she said her grandma kicked the bucket?
I would have just said, I'm really sorry to hear that. If there's anything I could do, let me know, and then maybe change the subject.
See,
That's
perfect.
so good. God, hindsight is 20/20, isn't it?
It's a much better option. All right, well, I'm going to dial her phone number right now and see if we can figure out why she's not calling you back, okay?
Sounds good.
All right, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, is this Angie?
Yeah, who's this?
Hey, what's up, Angie? How are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning, the radio show.
Oh, I'm fine. How are you?
Not bad. It sounds like you might be familiar with the show.
Yeah, I mean, I've heard it before.
Cool.
Thank you.
Nice. You ever heard a second date update before?
Yes, I have.
Okay, wonderful. Then
This is
you
gonna
might
go.
be excited to know that's why we're calling today.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
That wasn't a very excited. Uh-oh.
Okay, what's going on?
Have you been out on a lot of dates recently?
Not a lot.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Have you been out on a date with a dude named Kurt?
Yes, I did go out with him.
Cool. Any guess on who might be calling for a second date update?
You just said it.
Kind of told her.
Well, I guess it's him, but that's kind of weird.
Why is
It's-
it weird?
It's weird.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not interested in going out with him.
Yeah, I mean, he got that because you haven't called him back. Remember, the point of the
Well-
second date update is find out why.
Yeah, but I guess he really didn't get it because he actually called you guys, which is weird.
Yeah.
Oh, so
Yeah,
you're saying that
yeah.
it should be obvious why you're not
Yeah.
calling him back.
Yeah, I think so. I
Okay.
guess it's not though.
Really?
Is it the joke about your grandmother?
Oh, he actually told you that? Yeah, that was really I didn't appreciate that at all, but that's not the whole reason.
He did tell us about that. He told us that he feels bad actually about making a poorly timed joke when you shared that your grandmother had just passed away. So he does feel bad about that, but it's more to it.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that the worst part was that he was going on and on about the fact that he's a male model. It was very uncomfortable for me, and he kept making all these faces this is my relaxed face and this is my seductive face and
Oh
this
my
is my
God.
evening romantic face. Who does that?
Are you serious? He mentioned that it was weird you weren't calling him back because girls always call him back because he's a model.
Yeah.
Oh, please. So doesn't that give you an idea of how gross he is.
Wait, when did he start doing faces at the table?
Like really early on in the date. Like he seemed like he was trying to impress me. You know, if there was a mirror behind me in the booth, I bet you he would have just been looking at his reflection the whole time. Yeah, this dude is like, here's me, here's the world, and here's all my faces. And I was like, oh, come on. Wow. I wasn't in a really good mood, you know. I mean, I just wanted to go out and have some fun. I'm sad about my grandma, and this guy is just, ew, he just made it worse.
I'm surprised he didn't take that opportunity to show you his sad look.
You know, he may have. He showed me a lot of looks, the whole gamut.
What did you say to him?
I mean, I didn't know what to say because, I mean, he just thought that he was so entertaining. And, I mean, I sort of tried to get the point across that I wasn't really into seeing all these faces, and I just kind of wanted some nice company and, you know, but I guess he didn't get it.
Okay, so long before the dead grandma joke, you were over this guy.
Yes. I mean, that sure didn't help matters, but it's not the kind of guy that I want to hang out with, no.
Well, Angie, thank you for being honest with us. Also, I want to let you know that I haven't been fully honest with you.
What do you mean?
Well, I mean that Kurt is actually on the other line listening to this and wants to talk to you.
Oh.
Hey, Angie.
Oh, my God, you're on the phone. Great.
Yes, I'm on the phone. And first of all, I know you're trying to bash male modeling, but it's, you know, really insensitive. And, you know, I was just trying to show you, you know, kind of like my talents and hoping that you would show me your talents, but you don't really have any. So.
Oh, damn.
Whoa! Somebody got their feelings hurt, Kurt.
I mean, maybe I don't care that much about your talents right now. I have other things going on in my life. I just wanted someone normal to hang out with, but that's not you.
Oh, wow.
I cannot believe you didn't come in with an apology, Kurt. Like, oh my God, I was nervous. I'm sorry.
See how he is?
I mean, why am I going to apologize if, like, everybody in the station, including yourself, is, like, making fun of what I do? Like, that doesn't make any sense. I'm not going to apologize for anything.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I know that you think your modeling is really great, so why do you care what anyone thinks of it? And like I said, I have other things going on right now, so I'm not so interested in your bragging about your talents. I was just trying to have a good time.
Kurt, I don't think you get it. Like, nobody's making fun of your career. They're making fun of you being so self-absorbed.
Exactly.
Well, I mean, whatever, like, however you want to spin it, you know, that's, like, on you. But I was just trying to be outgoing, trying to show, like, a little bit more of my personality on the date, but it's being spun around. Like, I'm just sitting here with, like, some self-indulged guy on a date, and that's not who I am. That's not what I do. And
That's what it sounds like. I mean, how many faces did you show her?
for your information, I actually have 15 to 20 different faces that have all made me over $1,000.
Whoa, that's good. I wish I could get paid for my face, Kurt. I do think that's a talent, but maybe just not on a date. Maybe save that for when you're actually working and not across the table from someone at dinner.
Yeah, it's like Jubal going out on a date and doing all his phone tap voices. Like, no one wants that.
They don't?
They don't. I'm sorry.
For the future.
I think a lot of people give male models a bad rap, and just so you guys know, I mean, I know most of you are in the radio or in, you know, whatever Angie does. Male modeling is very hard, and we grind every day to make our careers possible, okay? And you have to work on your diet. You have to work on your wardrobe. You have to keep up with what's going on, and obviously you need to practice your faces. I mean, as funny as this sounds, it's a very important part of what I do.
Makes sense.
Kurt, one very, very important thing that you just said, though, that I think probably makes it seem like you're a little self-involved is you said, I don't even know what Angie does. And you went on a date with her and you didn't take the time to figure out what her career is?
Yeah, Kurt, you never even asked me what I do.
Well, you're too sad looking to really even talk to you. Like, I was scared to ask you.
So it's her fault that you didn't take any interest in her?
Yeah, she was just way too sad and way too down. I just didn't know what to say to her. I just didn't feel like I could ask her anything.
Oh my God.
So you thought you could cheer her up with some of your faces. I get it, dude. Well, Angie, would you like to go out with Kurt on a second date? We will pay for it.
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to pause after absolutely. Damn.
And if you guys are wondering, I'm making this type of face. Disgusted. No way. Never again.
Dude, you nailed it.
I can't
Thanks
see it.
anyway.
Yeah.
Yo, stop making fun of my faces. They're real, and they very much get me paid. Okay?
All right.
So,
Oh my God, he's
Yeah.
miserable.
Keep grinding, Kurt. Angie, thank you for talking to us. And,
You're welcome.
hopefully you can find a lady out there, Kurt, that will appreciate you for all your different looks.
that's great. Thank you so much. I appreciate your feedback.
No problem.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Text in at 78592 says, I'm a model, and that dude gives us all a bad name. And that guy and maybe a few others. But anyway, if you missed today's second date update, this dude Kurt went out with a girl named Angie, and he noticed immediately that she was in kind of a weird mood, and he found out it was because her grandma had just passed away. So Kurt tried to lighten the mood by making a joke, saying that his grandpa died recently too, so maybe they should hook up his grandma and grandpa together. And the joke didn't land well, but we got her on the phone and found out it was partly the reason, but the biggest reason was because he's a male model, and I guess throughout the date he kept showing her all of his different poses. His different faces that he could do, his sad face, his happy face, his, serious face. And she thought it was weird.
Today was a day that I was really sad that we're just radio because I really wanted to see him visually.
I know.
I feel like
It
he
would've
was
been
giving us
amazing.
all sorts of angry faces at the end of that call.
Well, in his
I
defense,
bet during-
I'm also friends. And Jubal, you know who I'm talking about. One of my best friends is a male model. But
Yeah.
at least my friend knows that it looks bad. He doesn't practice or do anything in front of people at all because he knows it's conceited. It's a very
Or-
weird thing.
He's such a good male model, you don't even know when he's putting on a face.
Oh!
But anyway, Kurt did get super offended with us and offended that people weren't taking his job seriously, even though it is kind of weird no matter what your job is to be doing it in the middle of your date. If you're a CPA, don't do an Excel spreadsheet and show me how cool you are.
Yeah, an
at it.
electrician isn't going to sit at the table and then rewire the outlets that is right next
Yeah.
to you. It's just that would be weird. You wouldn't get another call back probably.
So Kate decided she didn't want to go out with Kurt again, and Kurt's fine with that. He'll find somebody else to appreciate all of his many faces. Remember, if you want to do a second date update, just email the show, and we will call the person who didn't call you back. Giving away another trip to Vegas in just about 5 minutes, and don't forget, it is Friday, so Young Jeffrey's Song of the Week is coming up at 8:10. It's Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
What's the old adage about a woman scorned? Like a woman scorned is like really angry all the time. They get mad.
I don't.
Sounds like a proverb. It's
Is
so
that-
wise.
That's how it goes, right?
Yeah, they're obviously pregnant or something.
Yeah. I think that's it. A woman scorned
PMSing.
is obviously PMSing.
Yeah.
I just bring it up because the email that we got from the second dater today, Angela, she's pissed.
Really?
Right, Angela?
Yeah.
That's interesting because usually people are just confused.
Yeah, usually people call up and they're like, oh, he was so sweet, and I want to find out why he won't go out with me again or why he won't get back to me because I really want to see him again. You don't really have any interest in seeing the dude that you went out with again, right? You just want to know what happened.
No, I have no interest in seeing him ever again. He's a scumbag.
Oh my God, what did this dude do? What's his name?
Jack.
Jack.
His name's
Ooh,
Jack.
That was said with hatred.
So,
Yeah, Jack the ass.
Oh, okay.
How'd you meet Jack?
I met him at a bookstore, actually, and I was looking at cookbooks for idiots and like the dummy's guide kind of thing, and we started to make jokes about how we both couldn't cook. And you know how there's like a chemistry immediately when you meet somebody?
Yeah.
So before you hated him, you
liked
thought he
him.
might be a cool guy, right?
Yeah, no, I thought he was totally cool. He was like really laid back and like just cracking jokes.
Did he ask you out on a date?
We had this little email exchange, like witty banter about like what crappy recipe we were going to make or like what recipe we were going to make and like burn or whatever, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's cute.
So we started saying like how we should like cook together. I have a really nice kitchen, but I never use it. And I said, well, why don't you come over to my place and we'll make something together. We'll try to make something together.
Okay, this all sounds positive so
I like
far.
it.
What a jerk.
Yeah. So
Now, what happened at dinner that made you so pissed off?
No, at dinner he was a perfect gentleman. He was amazing. He, pulled out my chair and he like lit the candles and all these compliments and I looked so beautiful and all this bullshit. Just so that he could sleep with me and then do the freaking old bang and bounce and like never call me again.
Okay. Sounds like it may have worked out for him if that's really what happened.
I'm mad because I feel like an idiot. I feel totally freaking duped by this ass.
So you're mad because he hooked up with you, left, and never called you back, and you feel like he lied to you, and like he wanted more than that.
I feel like he lied to me. He did lie to me.
Yeah.
He totally lied to me.
Did he make any promises to you that night that made you believe that this was the start of something more long term?
Yes. He made a reservation for our next dinner, so I thought for sure, I have this second date.
It's like he has pledged his love with a dinner reservation.
I mean, I can understand why you're upset, but I'm worried that because you're so upset, you've already called and left him a message where you read him the riot act.
Have you?
A little bit. I mean, I've left him 2 angry voicemails.
Oh,
Because I just called the restaurant to see if he still had the reservation, and he didn't even call the rrestaurant to cancel the reservation.
So what if something happened to him? Like, have you ever thought of, like...
Oh, that's what, he's in the hospital or something? I highly doubt it. I mean, come on. It's been a week and a half. He hasn't called me.
Listen, girls, we know men are dogs. No. Like, we know that's going to happen. You know that's the reason why. It couldn't possibly be anything else.
You know what? At this point, I hope he's dead.
Yes.
Okay.
Did you say you hope he's dead?
Is that what you just said?
Oh, wow.
So you just want us to call him and find out why he didn't call you back and why he felt the need to just basically use you like that.
Yeah, I think I deserve that.
Okay.
I feel like you need to take a deep breath.
Yeah. Well, we got to play a song, and then we'll come back and get your second date update. So you got about 3.5 minutes to kind of calm down a little bit, and then we'll call him, okay?
Okay.
Or hey, don't calm down. Just sit there for 3.5 minutes and let it stew even more. I'm okay with that as well. All right. Hang on, okay?
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
All right, Angela, you've had about 4 minutes to sit there and think about what you're going to say when we get Jack on the phone. Are you still as fired up before as you were when he just talked to you?
Actually, yeah, I'm actually more fired up. The more I think about it, he picks up the phone, like not seeing my number, I am going to be more pissed off.
All right.
Like, what a coward.
If people are just listening and just tuning into the second date update, Angela got kind of wined and dined by a dude. He ended up hooking up with her, leaving, and never called her back. And she's pissed off about it, and she doesn't even really care if she gets a second date. She just wants to know why he would do that to her. But you have to remember, Angela, when we call him, I need you to be quiet and wait so I can get the answer from him. I have the feeling with where you're at right now emotionally, as soon as he picks up, you're going to be like, you're a dick!
Yeah.
And Angela, you slept with him the first night. Do you regret that?
You have no idea. The bullshit that was coming out of his mouth, how he loved my body, how he'd never met someone he felt so connected to the first time he ever met.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
All right. I'm going to call him right now. But remember, wait.
Okay.
All right, hold on.
Hello.
Hey, can I speak to Jack, please?
Yeah, this is Jack.
Hey, Jack, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. I'm moving 92.5. Have you heard of us?
Yeah,
Okay.
but why are you calling me?
Well, because you went on a date recently with a girl. Her name's Angela.
Yeah, I went on a date with her.
You met her at a bookstore. You had dinner and some dessert, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, how do you...
And listen, I know that she's called you and left you like a couple upset voicemails, but it's all good now. She's fine. She just is really curious as to why you would go over there and like hang out with her and then not call her back. That's all. And I said we'd call you and try to get an answer.
I went on a date with her. We had fun, and that was that. I mean, I wasn't looking.
That? Are you serious?
Jack?
Yeah?
Jack, you're an ass.
I guess it's no secret that Angela is on the phone with us.
She is?
She heard what you just said. Angela, you were supposed to wait until...
I'm saying I couldn't hold it. That was not that. There was no indication that this was like a night of like bang and bounce at all. Sorry, bro. No, that's not how it went down. Sorry.
I don't...
You have something to say for yourself?
Why are you guys having this crazy bitch on the line the entire time?
What?
Why didn't you guys just tell me?
Are you serious? Did you actually just call me that?
Well, you are. You couldn't tell. It was just...
You looked into my eyes and you told me you had never felt so connected to someone the first time you ever met them.
But that's
played
just
an
what you're
entirely
supposed to
different
do. That's what we do. That's what I mean. It was a one-time
we
thing.
do?
And yeah, you are unique. Every woman is unique in their own way.
Oh, wow.
That's We do? When you say we, do you mean like the royal ass? Is that what you mean?
Angela, just take a deep breath. I know you're really upset, but he's not even being able to understand what you're saying right now. So just calm down so that you can really honestly get your point across.
I just want to know what that was about. Like, why did it have to tell me all this bull?
I was bored. I was a little horny, and I thought you were too. So, so we play the game because the game is fun. I thought that was understood.
He's like not even hiding it.
Hey, Jack, at least you're honest, man.
Wow.
Now?
I mean, come on. We met at a bookstore over cookbooks. Like,
So that's a perfectly legitimate place to meet someone. Like, you're trying to play this off like I'm the crazy one. You are the liar. You were the one who...
It was one date, though. We slept together once.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If I don't call you back, that's that.
I got to agree with Jack here. It's not like he strung you along for months. Like he went on one date with you, and his ultimate goal was to do it, and he did it, and he's gone, and at least he's being honest.
What about the reservation?
Why does he have to lie to get her in bed?
didn't lie.
Yes, he did.
No, he
told
didn't.
He told her that he has an amazing connection with her. Why doesn't he just say, this is really fun. I really like having this night with you.
It was fun, but it wasn't like, I want to marry you fun.
But you made her believe that. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Like,
you shouldn't
led
believe
her
that
down
after one date. I mean, that could go back on her, too.
No, don't lead her down that road. If you only want one night of fun, be honest with her.
Right.
I mean, Angela, you could have decided to wait and sleep with him, right?
No.
No, she couldn't. No, if a guy says something nice to you, you jump right in the sack. Every girl knows that.
That's not what I'm saying. There's a difference between something nice and honestly making someone believe and toying with their heart. And you know that difference, Jack. Do not tell me that you don't know the difference between being nice to the woman and toying with her emotions.
I know the difference. I know the difference. It's just maybe she didn't really know the difference.
You're just a dirtbag at your core, and you just go around lying to women.
I didn't want to make it weird and say, like, hey, maybe I'll call you. You know what I mean? Because that would kill my chances right away. I had to think about it. You know? give it a night to think about it.
Hey, at this point, I would love to offer you guys a second date.
Yeah.
We'll pay for it. Would you guys want to go out again, Jack? You interested in another enchanted night with Angela?
Really? She's crazy.
Yeah. Angela, would you like to go out with Jack again? We'll pay for it.
No, I never want to see that disgusting dirtbag ever again. No.
All right. Sounds like it's another successful second date match here on Moving 92.5.
Bringing people together.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
Remember, if you want a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, brookeandjubal@moving925.com, and we will call whoever it is that blew you off. Right now, we have Karen on the phone. Karen emailed us about a guy named Chris. Now, you guys went out to a comedy club together?
Yeah, we did. We went to Laughs in Kirkland.
Oh, nice.
Oh, cool.
Okay. Did you have a good time?
It was awesome. The comics were hysterical.
Okay.
Did you guys meet there or did you drive together?
He picked me up because we met through friends, so I figured he wasn't going to, kill me or anything.
It's pretty risky. It's pretty risky, but how'd the whole date go? Just explain it to us.
He picked me up. He was cute. I had a couple of drinks, so I was having a good time. I was laughing. He seemed to be having fun. And it was like a great, perfect date.
Okay.
And the only weird thing was that on our way home, we had an accident, a car accident.
Oh, all right.
Oh, that's scary. Were you
Yeah,
guys
that
sober? He was a sober driver?
He was totally sober. He
Okay.
didn't have a lick of alcohol.
So was it a bad accident or kind of like a fender bender?
It was a fender bender. We couldn't drive the car home, though, so he called for a cab and was a total gentleman and got me home.
All right.
And that's why I'm like, I don't understand why I haven't heard from him, because if anything, I would think that would kind of, bond people, you know?
Yeah. What did he say when you got out of the cab at your house?
He said, it was really great to meet you, and I'll give you a call.
No kiss or anything throughout the night?
I think he was a little shaken up from the car accident,
Yeah.
so I just figured I'd see him again, and, we'd have a chance for it to happen on our next date.
I will say this. Maybe he didn't call you back just because that's a bad memory for a first date. Nothing to do with you. Honestly. Maybe we'll call him and he'll be like, oh, yeah, just a bad memory, but I would like to see her again.
Maybe he's all about signs and he thought it was a sign.
Yeah, maybe.
She has bad luck.
Yeah.
And so you've tried to get a hold of him?
No, I don't know if that's, totally appropriate for a girl to do, that's why I'm calling you guys, because I've heard your second date, and I know some can be, really embarrassing, And some are just misunderstandings, and that's what I'm hoping it is.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like anything embarrassing happened.
Now, Karen, because you know each other through friends, does this have potential to get awkward?
I mean, it could. It always has that potential. But, I mean, we had fun, so I don't understand why there would be an issue.
How long ago was the date?
About a week ago.
Okay.
All right, cool. Well, we'll call him right after this song, see if he answers his phone, and ask him why he didn't call you back, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome. We're changing lives, as always. Right after this song. Hold on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
All right, Karen is on the phone with us. She emailed us about a date she went on with a guy named Chris. They went out to a comedy club, and then he ended up getting in a car accident after they left. Karen, are you ready to call him and ask why he didn't call you back?
Oh, totally.
And again, we were saying earlier, I would think he would think it was a bad sign, like Brooke said, or just a bad memory of a date. If you get in a car accident, that would suck.
Can I ask real quickly, was the accident your guys' fault or the other person's?
The other person. Somebody else, pulled into our lane.
Okay. Because I was thinking maybe he'd be embarrassed if it was his fault.
He was a rock star. He was totally great about everything.
Okay. All right, we're going to call him right now. You can jump in on the phone call whenever you want if you feel like you need to talk, okay?
Hello?
Hi, is Chris there?
This is Chris.
Chris, how are you? I'm calling from the insurance company about your recent automobile accident.
Okay.
I'm actually kidding. This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. I'm moving 92.5. How are you?
Good. What's up?
That was the shortest phone tap ever, Chris.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Are you familiar with our show at all?
Yeah.
Okay.
Listened a couple times.
All right, sweet. You should probably step that up and make it more than a couple. I'd appreciate that. But
Okay.
we do a thing on our show called the Second Date Update. Do you know what that is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's all dawning on you right now, isn't it, Chris?
Possibly.
Yeah.
Depends on who.
Somebody emailed us about you, a girl named Karen. You guys went to a comedy show, and then after the comedy show, you got in a car accident, probably a date that's not easy to forget.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I remember Karen.
It was just a fender bender, but you guys had to take a cab home?
Yeah, I sent her home in a cab since I had to sit there and deal with police report and everything else. It was just a fender bender, but no sense in her sitting there.
Okay.
Well, according to Karen, it sounds like you guys had a great time up until the accident.
We had a pretty good time. We went to a comedy club and,
So nothing weird happened on the date for you?
not during the date. Afterwards, though, I found out some pretty interesting news. Karen had given her number to the bartender at the club to give to one of the comics that was on stage.
Really?
No.
Wow.
Karen.
Wow.
Okay. I'm sorry. I have to say something.
Hey, Chris, Karen is on the phone right now.
Listen, I know that probably looks really bad, but it was kind of in the very beginning of our date, and it was before we really, got to talking with each other, and you seemed kind of nervous, so I had no idea how it was going to go, and the comic was really funny and cool, so I thought, let me just throw my number in case this goes to, pot, but it ended up being awesome.
At least you're being honest. At least you're being honest with us. I mean, it was a first date, Chris, so you guys aren't that invested in each other. Karen, I will say, probably not the best idea to be trying to slide somebody your number while you're on a date in
Hold
general.
on, no. How did Chris find this out?
That's what I want to know. Do you have spies?
No, I'm friends with the bartender there. Actually, I'm friends with a lot of people there.
Oh,
wow. That would have been nice to know.
Yeah.
That's probably why you got the idea.
So the bartender told you,
Yeah.
and then you were just like, I'm not going to call her back after that.
Well, yeah, because I felt if I had done the same thing, if I was out with a girl and then gave my number for another girl and she found out, she wouldn't forgive me.
That's true.
But Chris, okay, in my defense, and I know it looks really bad, but it was really early on in the date. We weren't really connecting right then and there. It was still, and the other guy just seemed to have all this charisma. And it wasn't the brightest thing I could have done. And I totally apologize. I did not mean to hurt your feelings. If I could take it back, I would do it. I wouldn't do it again.
Karen, let me ask you this. Now, I'm a stand-up comic. Jose's a stand-up comic. This actually happens quite a bit. It really does. Have you hooked up with comics before?
Actually, I try not to date comics.
Yeah, that's probably a good choice. I've dated a comic before, too. It ended poorly.
Yeah.
And they're poor.
I'll vouch for that.
I want to know, can we ask Karen, did you get a call back from the comic you slipped your number to?
Can I plead the fifth?
Oh, she did.
No, I'm just kidding.
Now, you say you don't date comics. It sounded like you have dated comics before.
I have, yes,
Okay.
I have.
Jubal wants to know if you're one of his exes. Chris, if she hadn't slipped that dude the number, would you have gone out with her again?
Yeah, I would have. It's just, flipping the guy the number. It's like, I feel like I can't really trust her now.
Yeah, but
now I'm going to feel insecure.
You haven't had the RTD. There's no relationship defining talk there.
Yeah.
I mean, if you guys are just dating, it's whatever. Like, you can still date other people, And Karen, like I said, I'm a stand-up comic.
His standards are low.
Want to email me that phone number as soon as we're... Actually, email it to me right now while we're talking to Chris. Hey, Karen, it sounds like you're interested in going out with Chris again, so you have the floor if you want to ask him out right now.
Okay, Chris, if you can forget all the bad stuff that happened in the first date, including the accident, including my giving my number to somebody else, would you go out with me again?
Chris, if it helps, we'll pay for the date.
You pay for the date?
Yep.
If she brings her AAA card, just in case I get in another accident, then I'll give her another shot.
Aww.
Remember, bring your A game, Chris, because she's got lots of options.
Yeah. All right. And then, Karen, call us back and let us know how the date goes with the waiter who you give your number to. All right?
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
Sometimes when a date goes bad, it's not your fault. It's your body's fault.
What?
Huh?
Yeah.
That would still be your fault.
And I've had my body ruin a lot of dates for me.
What are you doing on dates?
Stupid body.
What?
Okay.
And Jeremy's on the phone right now for a second date update, and apparently he's got a stupid body, too.
Uh-oh.
Jeremy, what's up? How are you?
Hey, what's going on?
We'll get to your stupid body in a second. But your email said that something on your body ruined your date, right?
Yeah, something on my body did ruin my date.
I'm so confused.
All right.
And I hope it's not what I'm thinking right away.
We'll get there in a minute.
No.
What are you even thinking?
Before we get into that, why don't you tell us where you met the girl you want to call today? What's her name?
Jesse.
Jesse. All right. And where did you meet Jesse?
So, it's actually a very funny story. I met Jesse at a gay bar.
Oh.
Okay.
Wow,
Oh my God.
interesting.
I met a boyfriend at a gay bar once.
Now, is Jesse a boy or a girl?
Jesse is a girl,
Okay.
Okay.
and I'm a boy.
Are you one of those dudes? Really? Okay. Are you one of those dudes that goes to gay bars to try to pick up girls because, like,
Oh, is
they're
that
not
a thing?
expecting you to do it there?
No. I was actually just out with a bunch of my gay friends, and we just ended up at a gay bar.
Right.
Okay.
And normally I'm just there to have fun with my friends. I'm not there to pick up any women,
Yeah,
So
because
how
you're
did
at
that
a gay bar. Most of the women there are probably not interested in you.
Exactly.
Exactly.
How did that happen? Did she approach you? You approached her?
So I saw her across the room, and I went up to her, and I just introduced myself, and we started dancing and flirting a little bit, and it was just like such a good vibe.
Did you ask her if she was heterosexual at any point?
No. What I did do, though, is I asked her for her number. I think that took her kind of by surprise, because that's when she asked me if I was gay.
Oh, right.
She was like,
she thought the other way around.
You
That
want
makes
my
sense.
number?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I told her I wasn't. I told her that I was there with my buddies and having fun. And then she looked at me and she told me to prove it.
What?
Oh, I like Jesse.
Is that like kiss me?
Yeah. I mean, that's what I did. So I kissed her.
Nice.
Yeah. I'm not going to lie. I feel like a badass.
Yeah. All
And
right.
it was a good kiss?
It was a great kiss. I kissed her and then I pulled back and she just had this look of just joy.
That's really cute.
Yeah, also very cocky of you. I kissed her and she just had this look of just utter joy.
She did, though.
Okay.
So did she ever call you after that night? Did you guys go on a real date?
So we actually, after I kissed her, we danced a little while, had another drink or two, and then we went out that night. We went out to this barbecue late night spot that I love to go.
Okay.
Okay, so is this the date you're talking about? Did you guys go out on another occasion, or is this the only time you hung out?
This is the only time we hung out.
Okay.
We're getting to know each other, having a really good time, and I just had to go to the bathroom real quick. So, and this is where it gets kind of, not gross, but weird.
Oh, no.
I go to the bathroom, and I noticed I have a pimple, like a big pimple.
On your face, I hope, right?
Yes, on my face, on my forehead.
It's a big red bump.
It was, it's embarrassing, and I went through the debate right there. Should I pop it? Should I not?
Oh.
Yeah.
I go through the same.
Oh,
It's tough
just
because,
leave it alone.
I mean, yes, but also it's a huge red bump, and I don't want to be self-conscious that she's just staring at it as we're eating barbecue.
Yeah, but then it might leak all night, and then
Oh
you
my
got
God.
another issue.
The
Exactly.
verbs are grossing me out
You
so
got a head
bad
that's
right
just
now.
oozing while you're trying to eat barbecue.
You get a lot of attention regardless.
Exactly. So I just made the executive decision, just pop it real quick, no big deal, go back out. But it just wouldn't stop bleeding after I popped it.
Oh, no, I hate those.
It's so gross. And, I'm in the bathroom, and I'm like struggling to get it to stop. But I'm in the bathroom for like 5-10 minutes doing this, and I realize I have to go back out. So I go back out, I sit down, and we're eating barbecue again, and then she tells me that I have barbecue sauce on my head.
Ew, gross.
I know.
Wasn't.
So she thought the blood from your pimple was barbecue sauce.
Yeah, and at that point, it was either tell her the truth or pretend it was barbecue sauce and lick it, and I couldn't do that.
No, do not lick it.
No,
That's
definitely
dedication.
So wait, I mean, you told her,
I told her, no, it's just a pimple.
Oh, no.
but that's not why someone would not call you back because of a pimple. Like,
Okay,
how
you're right.
materialistic and surface can you be?
Yeah, it's gross, but it's not deal breaker.
I mean, that was it. We hung out and ate, and then I asked her if she wanted to go back to my place, and she was very polite, but she declined.
She didn't say, ew, gross, pimple face. No way.
She didn't say that. She was very nice. She just said she was tired and wanted to go home, and I respected that. It was the first time we hung out.
Mm-hmm.
But, I've been texting her, I've been calling her, not too much, but enough that she hasn't responded at all.
So you kissed her at the bar. Did you also get a kiss at the end of the night?
She kissed me on the cheek.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so you made out earlier and then she ended it with just a kiss on the cheek?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe I just invited her home too quickly. Maybe she took that the wrong way, and I was being disrespectful.
Yeah. That's not a bad thought.
It's no wonder this guy has pimples. He invites everybody home. He's dirty. I don't know. All right, well, we'll play a song and then come back and call her and get your second date update, all right?
Thanks so much, guys.
Okay, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
This portion of today's second date update is brought to you by Clearasil Rapid Rescue Deep Cleaning Pads.
Oh, ouch.
Just kidding, it's not at all, actually.
Should be.
I just Googled acne wipes, and that's the first one that came up. But you know who could use those? Is Jeremy, who's on the phone for a second date update right now. Jeremy, you ever thought about using Clearasil Rapid Rescue Deep Cleaning Pads?
I have used those before, actually.
Oh, okay. Well,
Sensitive subject.
you should have had him on your first date. If
Yeah.
you're just tuning in, Jeremy wants to call a girl named Jessie. They met at a club. They actually made out at the club and then continued their date to go eat at a barbecue place later on. He thinks the reason he's not getting a call back was because during dinner he had a pimple on his temple, which is fun to say, but not fun in real life. And he went to the bathroom and popped the pimple, and then it was bleeding the rest of the time. She thought he had barbecue sauce on his head, but it was actually just residue from the pimple. And he thinks
pimple
that
juice.
Yeah, he thinks maybe she was turned off because the date ended pretty quickly after that, and she hasn't called him back. Are you about ready to get her on the phone?
Yeah, let's do it.
And is your face all cleared up before we set you up for a second date if this works out?
Yes, my face is all cleared up.
Okay.
We're not even talking about the date anymore. We're just talking about your
Yeah.
I
complexion.
know, I'm invested.
All right, I'm going to dial her phone number right now and see if that's the reason she's not calling you back, okay?
Great.
All right, here we go.
Hello,
Hi, may I speak to Jessie, please?
speaking. Who's this?
Good question.
I think you're supposed to answer it.
Who is this?
Good question.
Dude, tell her she's gonna hang up.
What's going on here?
Hi, Jessie. This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
What? Who is this?
Jubal from the radio show Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Oh, are you the ones who do that wore the roses?
No, that's not us. We do a different kind of imaginative radio segment called the Second Date Update.
Yeah.
It's all kind of the same.
Yeah.
Super creative.
Have you heard of that one?
No, I guess I haven't heard of you guys.
Okay.
Why are you calling me?
Well, I'm calling you because we do something on the show called a Second Date Update. That's where if you go out on a date with somebody and then end up not calling them back after, they can email us to get you on the phone and ask what went wrong. And somebody emailed us about you.
Oh, really?
Yes. You have any idea who it might be?
Why don't you just tell me?
Probably a better option than being so mysterious all the time.
Yeah, that's true.
His name's Jeremy.
Oh,
Oh, man, yeah.
Okay. So Jeremy emailed us and told us about meeting you. He said he really liked you a lot. He thought things were going great, but now you're not answering any of his phone calls or text messages.
Yeah, no, that's not going to work out.
You mind telling us why?
We're just different kinds of people. I mean, sometimes you just know that.
He really liked you. I mean, he had lots of nice things to say about you, that you're gorgeous. He had fun with you. He even said you guys, had a small makeout in the middle of your date.
Yeah, I mean, that's all true. He did seem nice at first. But then, later on we were eating at this barbecue place and we were talking about what we had done for the holidays. And one thing he said just told me everything I needed to know right there.
Wow. So one major red flag for you.
Yeah.
And it wasn't the pimple.
Oh, my God. I can't believe he told you that.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't that.
He thinks that's the reason that you don't want to see him again.
No. It's like I said, we're very different people. I mean, we were talking about what we had done for Thanksgiving, and, he said that he went over and had dinner with his family, and then immediately after dinner, he went to go stand in one of those Black Friday lines.
Okay.
I would never do that. I like to spend several hours with my family, eat and hang around after, and I would never just leave right away and go shopping.
The one red flag is that he went Black Friday shopping?
Yeah. I mean, he's a Black Friday shopper. That tells me everything I need to know about him and what's important to him.
What?
Really? That tells you everything about a person.
Yes.
Maybe he just really, needs a good deal this year. Or maybe Thanksgiving even isn't that big of a deal in his family. It's not that big of a deal in my family.
Well, that's whatever, but for me, it's a big deal. And we have different morals, clearly.
Morals?
Yeah, obviously family time is important to me, and it's not important to him.
Wow.
Hold on one second. Can I just talk now, please?
What was that?
Oh, Jesse, that's Jeremy. He's actually on the other line listening and obviously really wants to talk to you.
Yeah,
This is so weird.
This is not weird. What's weird is that you don't want to see me because of Black Friday.
That's so important to you, then we are not the same. Family time is important to me. I'm not a Black Friday shopper. Ew, that's so
I'm sorry, but I want to get the best gifts for my family. I have to leave and go wait in Black Friday lines to get them everything they want because I care about them and love them.
Right.
Sorry, you don't love your family
Black
that much.
Friday lines are the only way. I mean, do you know anything about shopping? Have you ever heard of online? Have you ever heard of Cyber Monday? Seriously? Online shopping. Have guys heard of that?
You don't get the good deals, and on top of that, it's an experience.
I think that you guys are missing the point here. If you were to ever be together, he doesn't sound like he's a person that would force you to go to Black Friday with him. You just don't go.
Thank you, Brooke.
Well, no, I want a boyfriend who wants to spend time with me and my family and not just go running off as soon as there's some deal somewhere.
You're so passionate.
Thanksgiving is to eat, and then you go get the gifts for everybody, and then on Christmas, you could spend the entire time with them.
That's not very imaginative. I mean, be a little more, resourceful.
You are super passionate about nobody shopping on Black Friday, aren't you, Jesse?
Yeah.
Yes, I am, because I actually have some taste and class. I'm not a jerk who cares about material things over all else.
Oh, my gosh. No, you know what? No, if your family's like you, then you guys are a bunch of lame jerks who like to make other people feel bad about going and getting gifts on Black Friday. You're labeling me because I'm practical. You're the crazy one here.
Wow.
I'm not crazy. I'm just theoretically saying, what if we were together and then we went to Thanksgiving together with my family, and then as soon as dinner's over, you're going to run out the door to go get a deal on a blender or something?
All right, well, there's two things wrong with that. One, I can leave a little later. I don't have to leave right after dinner. And then on top of that, nobody buys blenders on Black Friday. That's just absurd. Blenders are reasonably priced throughout the year.
He does make a good point. And Jesse, I mean, if you were theoretically boyfriend and girlfriend with him, you may get super awesome Christmas presents because of this.
Oh, that is not my thing.
You choose to go get things instead of spending time with people.
I'm in line with hundreds of people.
Yeah, that's true. He's spending time with a lot of people.
Look, it's a simple solution. You could just come with me to spend time with me waiting in line during Black Friday. We can make it like a camp out if that's what you
No
want to do.
thanks. I would hate that. So obviously, you and I are into different things. Do you understand that now?
Yeah, I really understand it now. It's pretty easy to understand.
Hey, Jesse, before we wrap everything up, I'm sure you want to get going. Would you like to go on a second date with Jeremy? We'll pay for it, even though he's a terrible Black Friday shopper.
Yeah.
That'll be a no for me, but thank you.
Shocking.
That's fine. I don't want to go with her anyway. I mean, I want to go with somebody who's adventurous and excited for these amazing things like Black Friday.
Whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
Ooh.
Whoa.
One of the most powerful ways we've ever ended a second date update. Whatever.
Okay, well, I've already lost interest, obviously. So is that it? Can I go? Bye. Bye.
Yeah. All right, bye.
Okay.
Hey, Jeremy?
Yeah, I'm here.
I'm really sorry no second date on that one, man.
Well, at least it wasn't about the pimple.
That's true. It was more about you having a black soul because you shop on Black Friday.
Yeah, I'm a horrible man who loves getting discounts on his gifts for his family.
Terrible, terrible dude. I don't even want to talk to you anymore.